Yeah, you have to. I'm waiting for your getting started screen to be over.
No, I'm waiting for you.
No, I'm waiting for you because I want some of your viewers to be there so they can. Oh, I see what you're saying.
There's really no reason to have this stream. Hi guys.
Because it's fun. You get double vision.
Well, I don't.
Wow,
well, I mean,
your
if I don't have music
right?
and my starting stream is messed up.
Oh, that's true.
A good friend.
Hi guys.
Thanks for being here, guys. It was such a good stream. You guys were so helpful. You were so fun. Thank you for keeping us company. We had a lot of viewers today. It was really great.
I'm gonna wait for everyone to get here.
We're gonna raid Carmaxlla. Why is your camera like so much better?
I miss Melissa's stream.
Well, I'm right here and I'm gonna leave.
Bye, friends.
So let's get ready to raid.
Get ready. You better read me right now.
Honey, we have
Hello,
entertainment.
Chicac. Okay, I'm doing it now. Oh my god, I just tried to raid Melissabug.
Sad.
Raid Carmaxlla.
Mel, do you plan to stream a lot in Colombia?
Only if it works out. Like maybe on days that I'm not doing Afrobeats at nighttime, but I really feel like I'm gonna have a really.
I believe she has
busy life.
Thank you so much, Damage and Corporate, for subscribing. Thank you.
Guys, stop.
Thank you so much.
We're going in a second. Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you. Gosh, my hair is so ugly right now. My hair is really ugly because I'm about to dye it tonight, not on stream.
I am waiting for the raid.
Thanks. We'll leave in
Bye, everyone.
10, 9.
I can quickly switch with
Bye
dang
guys.
chat.
See you guys later. See you guys on Carmaxlla stream.
huge
Hello,
hole.
Carmaxlla stream. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Ready,
I was going
set,
to tell you
go.
that Carm.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Die,
I'm
everyone.
lagging?
Bye, Mel.
Oh no.
Am I really lagging?
Bye bye. Oh my god, I thought I was watching my stream.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to check to see if there's
Raid.
lagging. Wow, I am lagging. No.
No.
Is there like music playing?
Oh
Or am
yeah,
I
I'll turn it
tripping?
off. No,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
it's lo-fi.
Okay, I was like, am I imagining something?
So, are you okay with the word bitch?
What do you mean?
Like, Pineapple says, who the bitch sitting next to you? Are you okay with that comment?
Yeah, I
or
don't
no?
care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'm never sure
Melissa
what
calls
you're
me
okay
bitch every day.
That's true, I do.
All right, hi everyone.
Oh god,
Hi, welcome in. Oh my god, Melissa, thank you so much for rating. Let's do
You're
a shout out to
welcome.
Melissa. Guys, go check out her channel because me and Melissa stream over there. And well, it's Melissa's stream, but I'll be on there a lot. And I feel like I can say more on her stream because it's like less people are there, so I can like talk about whatever I like want. I mean, I can talk. Am I really oh god,
It's
I'm lagging.
so bad. Oh no, Nathan, it's not you, it's us. Because our shout out alerts don't work.
I don't have Nightbot connected. Ah, is it really laggy?
It's not yet, it's really laggy.
Hold on, guys.
Tech stream.
Is it the internet? Because yours was working.
Yeah, no, I think it's just your MacBook. Would you ever just try to stream on your phone? Like, mine works so much better when I just use Streamlabs on my phone.
Yeah, but then it's so I mean, yeah.
I will miss Carmaxlla's Elvira hair.
Wait, what? Elvira hair? Oh gosh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to change the stream to my phone probably. It's just the reason I don't do that is because you can't really see chat and you can't really see anything actually. Okay, I'm gonna change it to my phone.
You can put chat on.
Yeah, but it doesn't
It's
work on my
difficult to
phone.
see. Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know how you do it, but on my phone it's just like this huge block and half of the chat is cut off.
I've
I've tried
fix that.
everything.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's not lagging now.
It's not?
No.
Is it when we move? It's working now? Okay.
Yay.
Okay, I really think it did that because I tried to do the starting stream thing.
Oh, sorry.
I tried to do starting stream. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys
Get
down.
my charger.
Okay. Hi everyone, how are you? God. Okay, let me know if it lags again, okay? You guys have to let me know. Okay, everyone is here. Guys, we are in Medellin. You can see it behind me. Okay, well that's my light. But I'll give you guys a tour of the apartment. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but my room is clean. I'll give you a tour of my room and stuff, and a little bit of the kitchen. But
So pretty.
I don't have hair ties. I don't have hair
Oh
clips.
my god, here.
They're
I
it doesn't have
probably-
bleach on it.
No, I rinsed it off.
Yeah.
Here, wait, take this one. Or I could take this one. This one's like fresh.
Okay.
We have to buy some more. Oh, sorry.
Did we see anyone get shot yet? You're more likely to see someone get shot in LA, I think, in my opinion, than El Poblado.
Why did you?
It like attached to the. Sorry, I can do it. Like that. Gosh, my hair. Cover the bald spot. I know. Like, look at this. I need to dye my hair tonight. Melissa, does this look like a bald spot to you,
No.
or is it blonde coming out, or just bald?
It's not bald. It's just maybe. It's just.
That's a
pulled
lot
back.
of bald spot. No, that's a lot. What the hell?
Try parting it differently and see if it's still there.
Too lazy. Take
Okay.
out my hair.
We can figure it out later.
Okay, guys. Okay. I feel really awkward right now. I don't know why.
It's because we were used to TTS and people talk. That's how I feel when you turn your stream on after mine. I'm like, where? No one's talking.
I feel more awkward on your stream
Really?
because I feel like I have to be quiet and let them all talk.
Oh my god.
We're like opposite. So on her stream, she has all the comments are read out loud. I cannot do that.
It's so great. You get used to it, and then it's all you can do.
So you just talk over them? How do you think?
Sometimes it's like, sometimes when I feel like they're not saying anything important, I talk over them, and then
It's lagging. God.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm gonna dye my hair the same color it is right now. I don't know why sometimes when I start streams I get really nervous or like angry or anxious and overstimulated. And that's how I'm feeling right now and I feel really bad. No,
A sausage?
no. I get like I'm gonna kill somebody sometimes when I start streaming. I mean I'm kinda like this all the time. Not kill somebody, but you know, like overstimulated. I get overstimulated.
Do we need to talk to them for 5 minutes?
No, it's
Okay.
fine. I think I need to be, I think I need to get out over it. But I'm never honest when it does happen. I always try to fight through it and act like nothing's happening. And now I'm like, why do I just not tell chat that? Why don't I just,
So true.
do I make you nerd? Ushawak, who is you? I need to show Melissa that too. I need to show Melissa a whole compilation of all the things I quote. Who is you? You know Bad Baby? She said that to
Bad
her
Baby?
grandma. Yeah.
No, that's
On
crazy.
Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, I saw
She
that.
was
but I
trying to
don't
talk to
remember
her, and then she's like, "Oh, who is you?" And then the grandma's like, "I'm your grandma." And she's like, "Oh, please, why don't you get up and do some?"
Oh my god, she's so rude.
I'm not like I like Bad Baby, but I don't like
You love
her.
her.
I love her, but then it's like she's not. I don't know why she doesn't get more hate, and that sounds awful, but like.
No, I agree with that.
You know what she said in a song? And I'm like not one to speak about that. Okay, I'm not the one who should be talking about this, but she was talking about I feel like she's a little bit tone deaf sometimes to herself. Like Alabama, Barker and Bad Baby are beefing. I like calling her Bahad Baby. Bahad Baby is funny. But they're beefing. And she said something about like you don't get invited to the cookout or something. Like I don't know what she said, but it's like she's just I don't like Alabama Barker or anything, but like why would you say that of all things? Like that's so not the word hypocritical, unaware of your own self. Like, are you not aware? I don't know.
My teacher yesterday told me that que chimba means like how cool in Medellin. That's
Oh,
what they said.
yay.
Right? That's like a
chimba?
Medellin word. Que chimba. Chimba?
She? Cachimba? Okay, I want to talk about the people here and their Spanish. And, like, it's so pretty. They have the prettiest Spanish ever. But, like, so, like, I've always heard, like, people with Colombian accents have the prettiest accents. And if you're an English speaker and you hear a Colombian speaking English, their accent is so like beautiful, like it scratches an itch in your head. I think all accents are like that to me. I like listening to all accents, but Colombian accents just have this like really beautiful feel to them. Like if you're Colombian and you're trying to learn English, actually, you know what? You shouldn't even try to pronounce English words right or get rid of your Colombian accent. I think people will like you more if you just have your regular Colombian accent because it's so pretty. And so I'm always hearing that. And I'm like, what is it? What is it about them? And I come here and I could be so wrong. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. But the Spanish they're speaking here is like kind of Portuguese. Like it's like with a Portuguese accent, at least for the people that I've heard here. And I'm like, are they speaking Portuguese sometimes? Like they're using Portuguese slang too a lot. And I'm like, maybe they're Brazilian. Maybe I'm like hearing a lot of Brazilians talk. But I'm like, no, I hear them speaking Spanish. Like I hear these are Spanish words. I know enough Portuguese and Portuguese and Spanish to know that they're not speaking Portuguese. Like, and it's cool. Like, for example, the girl who did my nails, like I was listening to her talk, and it's kind of like this, for example, like instead of saying bueno, she's saying bueno. It's like sounding really Portuguese. And it's so pretty. And they're saying that sound. Like the French sound in Portuguese. Like that in their words. I've never heard Spanish people say stuff like that. It's really cool.
So what you were saying is that they all sound like Sofia Vergara.
I haven't heard anyone speak English here. So
Colombia, the air in the USA is clearing already. Carmaxlla, ha ha ha.
You're in Colombia. Wait, what the? You know what, Alan Ivacori? I don't want to. Whatever, Alan Ivacori. Whatever. So, anyways, I'm not talking to you tonight. That was really rude. Per usual. There's quite a number of Brazilians living in Colombia now. Wow, I want to go to Brazil so bad.
You should have went. I asked you if you wanted to come. Okay, sorry.
My dad was always he would literally not let me go. I know I'm an adult, but like my dad would stand between us by me and the plane. He would literally not let me go to
Has he
Brazil.
accepted Colombia yet?
I think so. Sure, date a Colombian woman, wake up dead. What can go wrong? What? You could get killed by a Colombian woman? That's Brusco! Brusco, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much, Brusco. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Brusco! Brusco, I've been so worried about you. I've been so worried. Like I've been like, where's Brusco? Where's Brusco? Where's Brusco? And then Melissa told me that, because I don't really check my Discord, Melissa told me that you were in the hospital. Brusco, is it okay if I tell them what you said on Melissa's stream? Like, talk about it? I'm really, really sorry, Brusco. I can't believe that's been happening. It's crazy. I saw a TikTok literally talking about your specific condition that you told us about on Melissa's stream. And I was just, and it was like about doctors, and they're like, the people in the worst conditions in the hospital that need the most help and are suffering the most have this condition. And it's Brusco, what he was in the hospital for. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Have you been approached to Mule yet? What is that? What is that? What is that? So yeah, I did like their Spanish here. It's cool. It's making me want to learn Portuguese for some reason instead of Spanish, but I've already committed to Spanish, so okay, I'm gonna do a tour before it gets too dark because I want you guys to see the mountains. All right, guys, so the kitchen is a huge mess because we're streaming, but so basically you walk in, there's Melissa. The kitchen is beautiful, but you know, we have our streaming mess here. We're making beans. And then we have, gosh, it's probably, the frames are probably dropping. And then you look out this window. It's dropping?
Yeah.
Oh no. Hold on, guys.
Oh my god.
It's dropping really bad.
Yeah.
It's my MacBook. I'm sorry, guys. I'll just try to move really slow. Oh my god, it's dropping. Okay, I can't do this for, can I? I can definitely stream on my phone. It's just I prefer the Mac. I don't prefer the Mac because it glitches like this.
Figure out how to make it how you like it.
1 second. I want to open Discord real quick so I can see it. Sorry, guys. Gosh, I hate the lagging. Okay, so we got here, and I want to tell you guys about the fucking immigration line. The fucking immigration line. You fuckers who work for immigration in the Colombian airport, I hate you guys. I think you need to work harder. I think you need to get more employees. I think
That's probably them right now.
that's probably them
They're the
ruining my stream because they ruin everything for me. Guess how long we waited in an immigration line? Guess, guys, guess. Three hours and a half. 3 hours and 20 minutes. 3 hours of standing in the motherfucking line.
It was longer than the plane ride.
3 horas in the motherfucking line. And oh, guys, we were in immigration line longer than we were in the fucking plane. The fucking plane, guys. I'm gonna get deported. What if I can't get back into America?
You can, don't worry.
What if I get there and Trump is right there and he shoots me in the head? I'm kidding. But anyway, so I was close. I'm not surprised, sadly. You are very close, so close. You are the closest one, aside from Lawrence, who gets 3 hours. But you just cannot imagine how awful this line was, and the worst part of the line, which I felt I've always felt bad for immigrants, but I felt even more bad. Like I kind of like opened up a little bit of my room in my brain, like damn. You're trapped. You can't go back. You can't go forth. You're basically stuck for as long as they want to keep you in the line for. You are trapped. You can't just be like, okay, I'm not gonna be in this line. I'm going back home. You can't do that. And you also can't just be like, oh, something bad is happening. I mean, like, maybe if an emergency happened, they would let me go. Oh God, this bald spot. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Do we not have a micro? Oh, never mind.
It's under there. And it's just like, I know, do they know I'm not fit? Did they know I have 500,000 followers on Instagram? They should just let me in. So anyways, it's just like, you're trapped. Like, if you're on the border, if you're in immigration, there's nowhere where to go except for through. And I was only there for 3 hours. A lot of people are in immigration for weeks and months. It's so fucked up. So anyways, I've always felt bad for immigrants, but I feel more bad for myself for waiting in line for 3 hours. Literally me. I'm kidding. So yeah, I go, we finally got through immigration after 3.5 hours. I was like meditating through it, so I have this thing recently that I've been doing called, and there's a lot of, I keep going wrong with it. I keep doing it the wrong way, but it's basically, I keep telling myself, reduce suffering. And it's basically like, if I'm in a situation that's suffering me, then I try to reduce it as much as possible in my brain and be like, make it not as bad as it actually is in my brain. Like, just meditate through it. It's gonna be okay. Like, I'm not gonna be like super, the more like upset and anxious and angry or just horrible feeling that I get about a situation, the more I'm gonna suffer. So I try to control my thoughts as much as possible. So I'm just like meditating, and I started this on the boat, by the way. Meditate the boat ride, the snorkeling ride, because I was like, reduce suffering, the reason I say I'm doing that wrong is because I was like, I feel like with the snorkeling guy, I was saying that a lot, like in my head, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like make this a bad situation in my head, but then it kind of made me not want to get out of it. Like, I think sometimes in my brain I'll do that, like I'll try to make it less bad for myself, a situation less bad for myself, but then it works too well, and then I'm like, okay, I have no urgency to like get up and move or get out of this situation. So, anyways, reduce suffering, reuse suffering, recycle suffering, suffering. Carm has empathy for a prisoner. So then after more waiting in line, then we were actually on the plane to Colombia. We got we took the Uber here, which the views were really, 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 really pretty. And the very next day, I went to get my nails done, and I needed a Brazilian wax, you guys. And I get waxes because I am mostly overstimulated by, I don't like hair anywhere on my body except for my eyebrows, and even then, I don't even like that clearly because I pluck the shit out of them, and my hair, and my eyelashes. Well, then again, I pluck my eyelashes too. But it's like, I like to be hairless, not for anybody else, but for myself. I like to be hairless as much as possible. I can't get laser because I am blonde. But I do Brazilian waxes. Also, I suggest like everyone does a Brazilian wax once in their life because it's an extremely painful and excruciating experience. And honestly, it really changed me in a lot of ways. Like it not only was it facing a fear, but facing a fear with pain. Like a lot of times when you face your fears, there's no pain that comes with it.
I totally agree with that.
Really?
Should I get a Brazilian?
I think you should.
I totally agree with that.
I really suggest, and like putting yourself through such an amount of pain can I think like for me it really did help me with my mindset a lot, and it made me more, after getting regular Brazilians, I am 10 times more tolerant to pain. Like, I mean, you guys know I do have chronic pain in my body's always in pain, but like to go out of your way and be like, I'm gonna do this once a month where I get waxed. Anyways, it's really, I think men should get waxed. I think just once in their lives. But anyways,
I think men should give birth. Yeah.
I think men should give birth. Just copying what Melissa says. So anyways, I got a Brazilian wax this time, and if you guys missed my last wax experience in Costa Rica, it was horrible. So bad. She did my armpits first. It was so bad that I was like, you know what? Just give me a bikini line wax, and that's it. Because this is horrible. What are you doing? But I said that in a nice way. The opposite way of what I really wanted to say, which was, the fuck is wrong? Why are you doing this? But anyways, like, why are you doing this as a job? Who told you could be a waxer? Who put this in your head that you're capable of waxing? Big Papa Frank! Thank you so much for subscribing, Big Papa Frank. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you. So I got the, do you speak Spanish? No, I am learning. I am learning a lot here, of course. The only Spanish that I know is from teaching myself. I did take a Spanish class once, but I didn't take it seriously because it was during COVID, and I learned absolutely nothing. I got a C in it, almost failed even. The only reason I got a C instead of a fail was because I did Google Translate the whole time. And also, like, just from being around Spanish speakers a lot. So, like, the Spanish I know is, like, Spanish slang and, like, common words that I hear. It's just what I hear. And hey everyone, I'm back. Hi harlots. Ooh, shellac. Uchi hack. Uchi Hack, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much, Uchi Hack. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh God, that smells so good.
Do you want me to make you one?
Sure.
Really? Okay. Same way I do it?
Yeah, you look immediately.
I make
look
really
so
good eggs. I make really good eggs.
Oh my gosh. She does make really good eggs and food in general. So, Dr. Abuse? You mean Abu? I can talk it slowly. I understand some of the words without translation, but still it's hard. I think just because I was around... Okay, I listen to Spanish music.
You're okay with a little radio?
Yeah. I listen to a lot of Spanish music, which helped me to understand people when they're talking fast. Which, like, I don't really need someone to slow down if they're talking Spanish to me, because I've just been around people speaking Spanish a lot in my life, but also I listen to a lot of Spanish music. When I first started learning Spanish, I would not be able to understand someone if they're talking fast, but now I can, because when I learned Spanish, when I'm teaching myself Spanish, and I'm kind of talking to Melissa a little bit, like, I would say, like, when you're learning Spanish, try to, like, blend your words, and it will help you understand when Spanish speakers blend their words. Does that make sense? And also just listening to music, because you're gonna get the most blended words when you're listening to music. I'm in Medellin, yes, I am. Just don't get the Colombian wax. Okay, so that was my wax experience in Costa Rica. Come to Colombia. I come in there and I booked an appointment for brazos instead of Brasileño. I don't know how to say Brazilian in Spanish actually, because I only know it in Portuguese. I always get it confused. Is there a different way? No, there's not a different way. Is there? It's not different. Is it not brasileiro? I don't know. Because I say it in Portuguese, I think. I don't know. I get it confused.
Wait, do you want 3 eggs?
Yeah. Oh, it's Brasileño. Really? Okay. And then brasileiro is Portuguese? Is it really? Brasileño. Brasileña. Okay. Brasileño. Brasileño.
No!
What?
One of the eggs fell.
No, on the ground? How did that even happen?
Oh my god, I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either.
No.
That was so silent.
Oh
He did that on purpose. That was a suicide. He went off the counter on his own self.
my god, I've never done that before.
Never? Oh, I've done that 20. I did that with a whole dozen eggs when I was 5.
Really? Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like I just...
Oh my gosh, you're from Spain? Okay, so my family is, I have family from, I don't know if I've ever heard of Valencia, but I have family in, I'm forgetting.
Oh my god. This is
It starts with an S.
before you start ovulating.
East coast of Spain. Okay. Do you make tortillas? Do you like tortillas? I don't know how to say it, but it's like, so it's like a tortilla at the bottom. Segovia? No. Sevilla, yeah, it's Sevilla. But like tortillas where it's like the thing at the bottom. Yeah, yeah, you said it right, Sevilla. And Orense. I haven't heard of Valencia. Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I feel like it. Tortilla in Spain means omelet. Yeah, like the tortilla and eggs on top.
It's potatoes and eggs.
Potatoes and eggs in
It's
Spain?
Like scalloped potatoes, yeah. Right? Scalloped potatoes, eggs, like red bell pepper, onion.
No.
Yeah, it makes sense.
My grandma said they put bread on the bottom though in her family.
Maybe different recipes.
When do you go to Spain? I don't have any plans on going right now. They really don't like tourists over there. And if I ever went, I would want to learn Spanish and then go visit my family there because they don't speak any English and it would just feel weird. I would feel, but then again, you know, Spaniards don't like people here. They don't like that dirty Spanish. That's what they call it, not me. They don't like the dirty Spanish. That's what they call it. It's really racist. Not true. Really? Maybe I'm thinking of all the old people in my family. Not my grandma, but my great-grandparents, they were a fan. We don't call it that, really? Oh my gosh, what was wrong with my grandparents? Oh God. Okay, well, I'm just exposing my own family. Oh no. Oh no. It's just my family, of course. Old people here are sweet. My grandma, who's like 70, my Spanish grandma, she's really sweet. I mean, not like she's from Spain. I mean, she was born there. She grew up a little bit there, but it's her parents that were not a fan of this Spanish. They really don't like it. Yeah, it's ethnicity. It's the same way that like Mexicans and Salvadorians don't like each other. You know, just beef. So anyways. I learned today that in Nigeria, MAGA is a slang word for a sucker, fraud, victim, or easily fooled person. Is that true, Melissa?
I've never been to Nigeria. People in Africa love Trump, so.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's funny and cool.
That's so, I didn't expect that. Spain loves tourists.
Do you know in ASL, so like in sign language, they like create symbols for everyone's name. So like for you, like if they might do like a C for autism or something. So they, instead of spelling out Carmella, they might do this, like Carmella autism. Anyway, that's just an example, right? So for Trump,
Why autism? Why you choose that word?
For Trump, they do. It was just the first thing that came to mind.
With my name?
Okay, so it's just like so
in relation to my name.
So you're really beautiful. Okay, so they would do whatever beautiful is. They would like combine a C with it or something, and then that would be your name. It's easier than like writing out a full name.
Is it English? Is it the same as English sign language? Or no?
It's American Sign Language, yeah.
Okay, so
But whatever, yeah. So that's just a made up name.
If I ever say this to you, that means you're beautiful.
Aw. So they have like names for everyone, and I looked up Donald Trump's, and I don't remember like what letter it is, but it's like this, which is like his toupee in the wind.
Stop!
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
Is that really a toupee? I don't believe it. I mean, I'm not like a fan of Trump,
Probably,
but like
yeah.
everyone
I have
is
no
always
idea.
like his hair is fake, but I'm like, I don't know. I think his hair is real, guys. There are some things like about, I guess, Republicans that it's like sometimes you have to admit when you're wrong if you're a liberal. Like, and I'm really liberal. Like, there was something recently that Republicans did that was actually really good, and everyone found a problem with it, and it's like, I mean, you kind of have to admit when, like, it's a good thing that somebody did. I don't know. But yeah, some things that they say about Trump, like his toupee, it's like, I'll believe it when I see the toupee come off his head. I'll believe it's a toupee, but sometimes I think like, oh, my MacBook is freezing. Okay, I'm gonna force quit Discord. It's lagging. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry guys. My MacBook is lagging. I should have just done a phone stream. The only reason I like to do MacBook streams is because the Streamlabs itself is not laggy. Like, I mean, like the Streamlabs, like notifications and like the chat and everything, it's not laggy. Gosh, sorry guys about the lag. Give it a minute. He had a botched hair transplant, so he has bald spots and he combs. Okay, I believe that. I believe that for sure. And I don't like Trump. I don't like him.
I think a toupee is a good idea. I would get
A toupee, really?
Yeah, for sure. Mark's looking at me getting a toupee. I think if you get a good one, no one would know. You'd be like, have you seen like this? There's like those Korean K-pop stars that like shave their entire head and they do these cool ass hairstyles with different toupees and it looks so attractive.
If I'm gonna date a man with a toupee, I might as well just date a woman with a sew-in or something, or like wearing a wig or something. Like, okay, I would rather just have a bald boyfriend at that point. I'm really mean sometimes about guys and their hair. Maybe it's because I have an insecurity that I look like a balding man with my forehead out. That's true. It really comes from my own insecurities that I judge men for their balding hair because I look like a man with balding hair. So if you're a man watching this with balding hair, just know whenever I'm making mean comments about balding haired men, it's actually my own insecurities because I myself am a balding haired man. So, I'm watching a PowerPoint show. Guys, do you want me to just end stream and switch it to my phone?
Yeah, that'll be better.
Feels so bad. I'm sorry, guys. So anyways, where was I? So, oh my, fuck. My Streamlabs is saying I have no space on my computer to have my applications out. I have deleted so much off my MacBook. I don't know what monster of an application I have hiding somewhere in the depths of my folders. I don't know what creature is living in my computer that is taking up all this space. I'll be honest, if you went to bed with a dude and he peeled off his toupee and put it on the bedpost, you wouldn't get the ick? That's exactly what I pictured.
I get what you're saying, and I think like I wouldn't get to that point until I start liking them a lot. It's like seeing a girl without their makeup for girls that like.
Right.
Like girls are the same way with certain things. I definitely would, but I would if I started to like them, like love them, I won't.
It's the internet, it's not the CPU.
No, it's not the internet.
Melissa was streaming earlier.
I was literally streaming at the same time.
I do think I have spyware because I'm getting charged on my credit card for something from my MacBook, and I can't call Goldman Sachs.
No, I didn't believe that.
Huh?
I didn't believe that.
I can't call Goldman Sachs to tell them it's fraud right now because I'm out of the country. And it's like the charges are like one day it's $64, the next day it's $3, the next day it's $10, the next day it's $53, like that. That's the charges I'm getting almost every day from this VPN thing. I downloaded an app called Proton VPN,
I did not.
or maybe it's like Unicorn or something actually. It didn't work. It was really weird. I thought I deleted it off my MacBook. I guess I did not. And then now I'm getting a billion charges on my credit card for that. What the fuck? I am really worried. I just hope that they understand that. I removed the software from my computer. I will tell you that. I did remove it from my MacBook. I'm still getting charged. They usually have international numbers for you to call. Really?
Yeah.
What?
I forgot about that.
Hello, Carl. How are your jungle adventures going? I saw the scorpion event low.
McKenna, I don't know if you like how much of the last streams that you saw of me and Melissa in the jungle, but those were the most traumatic streams of my life. It was
So fun.
tormentative to my soul to be there. Every time I walk into the bathroom, every time I walk into somewhere, something happens. There's either a wolf spider, which, by the way, guys, wolf spiders are more dangerous than the scorpions that we were seeing. More dangerous. Wolf spiders are really poisonous. I used to live in the mountains in Virginia, so of course I know the effects of these things. And they give you some really bad bites. But yeah, every time I saw 3 scorpions. Only one was outside. The majority, though, the other 2 were inside. So anyways, I should do a spyware scan. So anyways, so we're in Colombia now. The first day I got my nails done. Okay, so I was in the Brazilian wax story, guys, and that was like 20 minutes ago, but let me continue it. What happened was I get there, I was like, sorry, I booked the wrong B one because they had like the alphabetical order of waxes when I was booking online. I accidentally booked the wrong B. I accidentally booked my arms to be waxed, which, what the fuck? I would never do that.
your surprise and show and tell channel. Hope
The
you
microwave
enjoy.
doesn't stop, by the way. Oh my
I
gosh!
put it on grill. What the fuck?
I want to see that, Harless. I wish I could.
There's a fucking grill mode on the microwave, and I did it, and it's grilling, and it smells like smoke.
Oh my god, maybe it will taste good. So I booked my arms, not a brasileño. I can't say brasilero. Where did I get that word from? Anyways, so I booked that, and when I got there, I was like, okay, I'm so sorry, I accidentally booked my arms. Can I get a complete Brazilian instead? And she looks around to all the people there, and mind you, Brazilians are a thing that they advertise. Mind you, she looks around and she's like, does anyone here want to do a Brazilian? And they all look at her like this. Like they all just gave her this look. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? What's going on here? And they're all like, no, like, oh, I don't want to do that. And she's like, come on, like, you're going to make money from it. Like, and they're all like this. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm assaulting these people. If anyone, like, they don't want to do that. I was like, oh my gosh. But, like, I couldn't really tell because they were speaking Spanish, and there were some things that I was like, maybe I'm misunderstanding. But no, their body language said it all, because they were like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like at that point, I should have just not done it. But I was like, am I stupid would it be dumb for me to just cancel now? I'm already here. So I was like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna go through with it. And they take me to the back, I lay down. The lady's really annoyed.
Oh my God, Melinda, that's me.
Oh my gosh. And it's like, I lay down, my pants are off, I'm in a vulnerable position, and she pulls out the soft wax once a fucking again. I'm sick of this fucking soft wax shit. Soft wax is where you put some wax on, you put a piece of paper on and rip it off. Bad. Don't ever get that done. Go to speed wax. If you ever get a wax done, go to a speed waxer who does hard wax. Speed waxer, hard wax, okay? I get my waxes done by my girl in LA and my girl in Maryland in 15 minutes. At most 15 minutes. I know it was an unprofessional salon, and so the lady, she does she takes the smallest amount of wax. She has no fucking clue what she's doing, and puts it on my hairs, and then she just rips it off. And it's the smallest amount. Mind you, okay, I wish I had a, Leslie, can I use your, do you have any pages that you're not using? Actually,
Pages for both of us.
I would, okay. I wish I had the whiteboard here right now.
Where is that?
It's right over there. You know what, I'm gonna show you a whiteboard demonstration of my wax. Hold on, guys. Switch, this is purely educational.
I love when you draw vaginas on screen.
I'm completely educating people. I know, I've done this too many times. Okay, so for normal hard wax, you got the legs, and no, I don't want to make it, hold on. Let me see how I'm going to do this diagram. How am I gonna do this diagram without making it too obvious? Okay, here's all the hair. Okay, so, and then this is your legs. Kyla! Thank you so much for subscribing, Kyla. Oh my God, I love you, Pookie Bear. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you so much. Thank you so much, Kyla, for subscribing. I should start putting you guys on the board. Okay, so you have this. Basically, for a normal fucking person to wax you, they're gonna do this. Strip here. The wax goes on, okay? This is now gone. No more hair, okay? Then, here. And everyone does it differently. Now your hair is gone here. Waxed, boom.
Oh my gosh.
Huh.
I just looked at what you were drawing.
This is too bad.
No, I just wasn't expecting it. That was very funny.
Okay. And then they do here. Boom, gone. You know, and it's a lot. But this lady, this idiot, it's okay. This idiot, she was doing bop, 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 gone, 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 sort of gone, a little bit gone, gone, a little bit gone. Like that. And I looked down, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? And I looked down, my hair's still there. After, oh my gosh, Melissa, thank you so much. Look what Melissa, no, Melissa, this is perfect. Melissa just made me this. Holy shit, this, I need some pepper cheese. Oh. Because it's like, what is she doing? How did she get her job? How does she have a job? How is she not in prison? I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I genuinely hate this lady. You know what? She looked like Astravina. I'll say it. She was ugly as fuck.
Who's Ash Trevino? You always talk about Ash Trevino and I have no idea who it is.
She's
I'll
a
look him
little
up.
cow. Yeah. It's kind of like your little cow that you talk
Oh, I love low cows.
You would love her then. She's like the little cow.
So I should color my hair, right? This is not the look, right? Right? This is not the look?
Did you think that was the look?
Sometimes I bleach it and I'm like, I'll keep it blonde for a few days if it like looks kind of nice. So it's not the look.
What made you think that would be the look?
I told you sometimes I bleach it. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of nice for a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like permanently, but no, it's not the look. It's not the look, right? I color it, right?
I mean, it could be the look if you don't look at it.
So rude.
I'm kidding. It actually kind of, I mean, I do like the orange one.
No, be honest. Be honest. Is it?
I like the orange one, you know.
I think I color it. I can very easily not keep this hair. I'm gonna not keep it. It sounds like everyone hates it. It's fine.
I get it. Though. I
So
did
blonde.
the same thing when I did when I saw blonde. I was like, I should just stay blonde. And there's this guy who kind of wanted to be a sugar daddy for me, and he was obsessed. He would always
For a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember who.
You remember who? I don't talk about it online.
Yeah, I
it's too
remember.
bad. But
I encouraged you to do it.
I would never talk about him. I mean, maybe I would. I'm just a little nervous. He makes me a little nervous. But anyways, he would like message me, be like, are you going blonde? Are you going blonde? Are you going blonde? How about you fucking pay for my hair then?
Oh my god, you're so right.
Since you're a millionaire or whatever. Okay, the beans are.
Oh my god, speaking of, this girl that I follow just went blonde. I don't like it. Do you like it? She used to be brunette. Oh, okay. I think
Not her
she looked
eyebrows.
more normal brunette. Oh my god, your aesthetic picture of your acai bowl looks so nice.
No. Do you know where the cheese grater is? I swear I saw it.
I'll look for it. Oh, yeah. What color's next? I have some purple I'll put on. I do like the. I'll make it lightly colored.
I swear. Oh, you sure? Okay. So she's doing one blotch at a time, and she keeps fucking going and going and going. And every time I look down, I think she's done it all. I think she's done all the hair because that's how painful it was. It's like she just did all the hair in one strip because that's how painful it feels for her to be doing this. And no, the hair is all there. So, oh, perfect.
I don't think this is a grater, but
So I wonder to myself, what is she doing down there? What could she possibly, what is she waxing? Because there's hair. And I just look down and I see just wax in my hair that's still there. And she starts panting.
how is you a dog?
So she starts panting and she's like, oh, keeps doing that and looking really annoyed the entire time. Woe is her, I guess. Imagine how fucking tired I am because I'm the one getting waxed. You're tired because you've been waxing for a long time and getting no progress? Imagine how tired I am. Imagine how it feels to be me. And the one actually in pain here. And so she just kept, like, would not stop with the grunting, constant grunting. At some point, she got one leg up on the table, literally getting up onto the table like this. Imagine this is the table. My legs are right here. She went like this. And trying to do the wax like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is she? She needs prison for her, because what is she doing? And so yeah, on top of all the panting, she's getting one leg up there, like this is the hardest job in the world. It was so bad. At some point, I almost wanted to be like, just hand this to me, let me do it. Like at some point, I just wanted to be like, let me do it instead. Like, this is horrible. I almost did that. And mind you, I was being so nice to her the entire time, and she just kept saying, "Ay, Dios mío." Like, it was like so hard for her and excruciating. She was basically saying it's taking really long, and then she turned it around on me, saying it's my fault. She was like, your hair is too long. You're supposed to come in when your hair is short. Mind you, mind you guys, like I said, I already had previously a bikini wax. So half my hair was short, half of it was kind of long. She did not get the short hair off. It's all still there. All the parts from the bikini wax that's growing out, it's all still there. Don't worry. It's not going anywhere. And she just kept complaining about my hair being too long. She's like, like she was trying to say it in English, but like she was basically just saying it's difficult. It's too difficult. Complaining so much about it. Saying my hair was too long, which, mind you, every waxer I go to, they'll reject you if your hair is even like a little bit short, because it's like your hair has to be long to wax it. That's the rule. And so then she gets to the part where she did the unthinkable, the unspeakable, which was, she asked me, I need you to hold it. She basically told me to pull my lips to the side as hard as possible. I had to pull my lips to the side as much as possible. And she was like, you're not doing it hard enough. That's why the hair. She said I wasn't holding my lips to the side hard enough. Mind you, I couldn't even do it hard because I'm sweating my ass off. And mind you, part of the reason that the wax wasn't sticking was because I was sweating. You know what you do about that? You use a powder. That's what waxers do. They use a powder to absorb the wetness from your sweating, because you're going to sweat when you're in pain. And so I'm holding my lips to the side. She's waxing it painstakingly. Like, this is a strip. By the way, it's a strip that every waxer, everyone I've ever had, they do 2 strips. One to get the hair off and one a cleanup strip, and that's it. It takes 1 minute. I think she spent 15 minutes on just one lip. 15 minutes of my, and then I did the other side. I had to hold it to the other side. And when I did that, because I was pressing on the part she had already waxed, it felt like I was getting stung by a bee. I think she ripped off my skin. I haven't even looked. It was so painful to touch that. Which, by the way, I get waxed a lot. And because of how often I get waxed, it doesn't hurt after I get waxed anymore. It's painless, because my skin is so used to it. And this was the most painful thing in the world. I think she literally ripped off a layer of my skin, because it was burning like I had fallen off a motorcycle in a car accident and burned all my skin off. And she just kept saying it was my fault. And then she pulls out the scissors, by the way, the scissors. in question were like these huge kitchen scissors. You're not supposed, like, sometimes I've had some waxers say, like, sometimes I do need to trim it a little bit, like if it's crazy long. And I've had I've had a bush and no one's ever needed to trim it for me. And if you do trim it, use like, special scissors, not kitchen scissors. Huge fat scissors. I thought she was gonna cut my skin off with them. She was so close. And so yeah. And she did it. She left so much hair. So much in the worst patterns. Like ugly. I have to go find another waxer now. Now I have to go find a hard waxer to finish the job, but I can't even do that because my skin is so raw down there, and it, like, touching it hurts. Like, it feels like fire. Like, it literally feels like I scraped my knee on the concrete ground. Let me take a bite of the food Melissa made for me.
So good.
Is this salt? No,
It's up there, but my hands are super oily.
it's fine. Melissa, this is so good.
Yay! I wish I didn't cook it too long.
I like overcooked things like that. Oh, well, like if it's sunny side up, it's so. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, am I gonna get infected now? And
You want some anti-infection cream?
Really? You have that?
Antibacterial?
Yeah.
It's like Neosporin.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I would love that.
Yeah, I'll give you some.
I would need that. Oh my gosh. It felt like paper cuts all over. Melissa, this is so good.
Yay! You're welcome.
It's so
Do you want some of the tiny little guac that's in the fridge?
Oh, sure.
I thought that would be good too. I forgot to get that.
Melissa makes such good eggs. I love eating her food. Melissa really knows what I like, I feel like, taste-wise.
Yay!
I'm gonna see this hot sauce. So she just kept saying like it was so hard, like it's my fault because I didn't if this was America, I probably would have been like one of those influencers that makes a TikTok about it and complained to save all the other Americans. But I don't know if it's normal here to do that. I don't know if that's normal
Yeah, I
to like go to horrible waxers. I
People are
don't-
talking shit about doing stuff in other countries, but like Colombia is known for people getting beauty stuff here.
Yeah, this is everyone here it's all about beauty.
Yeah, it's not a sketchy thing. But you
Yeah.
should expect bad treatment.
Yeah, and it was a nice place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good advice. Digital. Oh my god, this hot sauce is so good.
Yay! Not too tomatoey.
No, thank God. Finally. So that was not the end of it. Fantastic thing that happened, which was she was my nail artist too. And I thought in my head, I was like, I'm praying, all I can hope is that she's as good as nails as she is bad at waxing. That's all I want. But no, she's apparently bad at everything in her life. Apparently she can't do anything right. Apparently everything she puts her mind to, she completely, utterly fails. She was stupid. She's stupid. I don't know why they hired her. I don't know who this girl is. I don't know how she got in there. She must have snuck in, and she must have killed the real waxer, the real nail tech, and took her clothes, and they're gonna find her dead in the janitor's office. Cause who is she? And you might think, oh, your nails look good. They are round. I look like I have that disease that like makes your nails turn circled. In real life, look how high they go up. Hold on. Look how why is it so bumpy? Okay, but here's the worst part. It's not even about how they look. I hate how they look. They look like big round things on my hands. What the hell? My nail beds are skinny. She did not take off the nail from the last lady. I had on nails before that needed to be removed. She removed the paint off of them, and then she went and painted over what was there before. I've never. What? Why did she put new nails on top of the old nails? I'm confused. Has anyone ever been to a nail artist that does this? Maybe it's normal.
It's possible that is normal because it really fucks your nail beds
That's
off
true.
to take them off and put more on.
But she put a lot more on. Like, it was just so much bigger. She made it look so big and ugly. You can visibly tell that there's nails on nails on nails.
Right.
It's so fat.
ORT.
Oh my God.
Honestly, don't even worry. The men you attract won't like anything you have down there. ORT.
Oh my God, Mariska! That is so funny. That was so funny. You're right. It's not like they're gonna like it anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, this is so good. This guacamole. But okay, this is not the worst part of the nail thing. I know I'm saying these mundane things that bother me. It's fine. You know what? If you want to make my nails round, it's fine. If you want to make it really huge looking, it's not fine, but I can deal with it. She probably spent 30 minutes cutting my cuticles. And when I say cutting my cuticles, I don't mean cutting them off. I don't mean removing them. I mean, she cut my cuticles. I looked down.
I saw blood.
All 5 of my fingers were bleeding. 5. And then she wiped it off. And then it was like, there was like 1 or 2 that were really bloody that like when it stopped bleeding. I still have these scars. I don't even have pretty nails. I can't be like, oh, look at my pretty nails. No, because they're all bloody. Bloody. She did like a Russian manicure to the max. I hate this lady.
Jimena.
I hope she got hit by a car on her way home from work that day. And no, I did not tip her, if you're wondering. I always tip people, even mean people, even if they're bad at their service. I think sometimes I even tip out of pettiness, like, I hope you think about how mean you treated me, and then I tipped you like $15, 100 or whatever percent. Like, I'll sometimes tip someone more if they were mean to me, just like to make them feel bad. But maybe that wouldn't make them feel bad. Maybe they'll just encourage their behavior. But I always try to like make them feel bad with my tips if they're really bad at what they're doing. But this is the first time I just didn't tip. This is literally the first time I just did not tip a beauty person, a waiter. Actually, the one time okay, you guys know I didn't tip that one lady who screamed at me. But you took the delivery guy $20? He probably loves you. That's so sweet of you. That's so backwards. I'm crying. I know it is. I think I'm gonna stop doing that.
I think your reasoning makes sense, actually.
I kind of want to stop doing it because I realize I've been giving so many rude people money, and I'm like, you know what? Like, what's the point in like proving them wrong and making them feel bad if I'm just giving money to someone who treated me poorly, even though I was kind to them? So, but I can always know the difference between someone who's having a long, stressful day at work and just they're kind of zoned out, and someone being rude. For sure, I can know the difference. And I do try to tip the people who are zoned out, makes them happy. And I can tell because when I do tip them, then they're like, oh my God, they're like kind. You can tell they're happy. You can tell it made like them happy that they went into work that day.
Oh, someone's talking about the gecko we found. Well, it's not.
Carmaxlla, can you read it for me? I'm sorry.
Carmaxlla, that little lizard you see past was the type of pest control. They eat cockroaches, ants, spiders, etc. 'Tis beautiful and cute.
I love geckos.
It's the cutest thing I've ever
They're
seen.
the
in my
best
life.
pest control. If you have live somewhere with a bunch of geckos on your house, you're so lucky. Oh my gosh, dear toes. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. I was actually I booked the appointment to get my toes done, and I said, like, after she did my nails, I was like, no toes. Like, are you dumb in your head that I'm bleeding, everything that she has touched is bleeding. My new is bloody. It was I missed that part, but it was all bloody. Where is it bleeding from? Like, yes, when you get waxed, you have spots of blood coming from where the hair follicle came out. It's gonna happen, but one time or two times. And also, I've been getting waxed for a year consistently now, and I don't really bleed because my skin is so used to it. The hair is so soft. There's no hair really because I wax it so much. How is there this much blood? Did I start my period? How is you on your period? That's what I thought to myself. and then my fingers are bleeding. I'm covered in blood, basically. You've maimed me. You've maimed me. And she wanted to do my toes. I know I booked an appointment. I said my appointment was to get my toes done.
Oh, is you Nicole Simpson?
I don't get it.
Because she was murdered and had blood all over her.
Who is that?
O.J. Simpson's wife, ex-wife that he killed.
That's a really dark joke, Melissa. I don't think you should make How Is You jokes about that.
I thought it was good. Oh my god, my hair's like, hey.
Oh my gosh, Melissa's hair's coming out.
Well, that's like a normal amount.
So, I was just like, no, I'm not getting out. And I was being nice to her the entire time. I just hope you guys know that I was being so nice, yet she maims me and 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 maims me. Tortures me. The military should hire me because I'm basically good at being tortured now. No, she's not Mexican.
I love my joke.
They like your joke?
Yeah, they love the How Is You Nicole Simpson joke. There's so many worse ones. Aren't people over that situation now?
I don't think Nicole Simpson's over it.
Well, she's dead, so.
So, gosh. Okay, this is so good.
Yay!
This is so good. I look really bad. I'm gonna dye my hair tonight, but, so I didn't want to wash it before stream, but, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. I'm dousing my hair in oil. Hoping it'll give it some life back.
I'll give you a hair mask to put on in the shower.
Can I use it soon?
Yeah, anytime you want.
Okay, I'm gonna rinse this out soon and then I wanna mix it with hair dye. Oh yeah, OJ died, I forgot.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people talk about murder like, oh, she was just like killed. But like, do you ever think about what it felt like to be killed? Like, do you ever think about like how they felt before they actually died? Like like being killed can't.
You know, I thought it was like really insensitive when I was watching the documentary, and then I realized how many people fuck around about it. I was like, oh, maybe like that era's over now. Maybe like people are over it and just joke
people make a
about
lot
it
of
or
jokes
something.
about it. I think Rocco knows a lot about the O.J. Simpson
I know.
stuff.
I know. I just watched a documentary about it.
I saw Nicole's autopsy photos. Absolutely horrifying. Oh,
It is. Her neck is like almost complete. Her head was like almost completely decapitated. It's horrible.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane that he got off.
That's horrible.
So horrible.
I think that's kind of why I'm scared of boyfriends. I'm really scared of, like, even if I've known someone for a long time.
I mean, he was abusive for their whole relationship. There were countless police reports of him like beating her and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. I think I'm always scared, like, what if, like, if you're with a guy and he just decides to kill you one day, he'll do it. That's what happens a lot. Like, a lot of killers, and school shooters, it's just kind of like an intrusive thought. It's like, you know what if I just killed everyone here? and then we do it. And that's kind of what scares me. Why do I know that? Because I went to school with a lot of school shooters. No, I didn't go to school there. My district, and I knew a lot of people, and I did go to the homecoming, and I was really familiar with the school and all the people that went there, but like I didn't go there, and I knew a lot of the school shooters there. Probably a lot. I mean 2 or 3. But like, it's just like one day they snap, and it was people that I never would have expected. Never. One of the guys was dating my friend, and one of the guys wanted to date me, and then he dated my friend instead.
So we shot up the place?
No, they were going to, and then they got caught. They never actually did.
That's crazy.
We wanted to bomb it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
So. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, I believe it, Acrocosm. The documentary was so... I did not realize how complex of an issue it was, especially when it comes to race. Like, there were a lot of people that honestly saw, like, O.J. Simpson as, like, a hero, like, for finally, like, getting back at the criminal
was she
justice
white?
symptom.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she was white and O.J.'s black, and, like, there was, like, there was, like, a guy who was, like, brutally, beat up, like, when he really shouldn't have, and the police, there was, a guy who was beat up by the police, like, really horribly, and the
I remember
police
that
got
in
off as
history
innocent.
class.
And-
I remember that from history class.
yeah, and that had, like, just happened before the O.J. Simpson thing. There were huge riots, and so O.J. Simpson, like, represented, like, black people, like, finally, like, winning against the corrupted justice system.
Because, like, normally it would be, he would definitely go to jail.
Right. So, a lot of people idolize O.J. Simpson even after that. Yeah, the Rodney King beating, right.
That's why I was saying earlier, like, sometimes if you're on your own, like, even people on your side, sometimes you just gotta admit when you're wrong about something, even if it's, like, whatever that is supporting your cause.
Right.
Yeah, I remember Rodney King from my history class. When was that?
1990? Something? Oh, really, Harlots? I want to watch that. OJ case become a hot topic every 5 years. Well, a Netflix documentary just came out about it.
I need a pee. I mean, get water.
Running from him, turning himself in with a gun in the car on the phone with his mom. Yeah, he was supposed to, like, because he was a celebrity, they were like, okay, you can turn yourself into court tomorrow. You could,
Oh,
know,
he's a
take your
celebrity?
time. Huge celebrity. Big football player, like an actor, like everyone fucking idolized this man.
Oh,
And-
no wonder people really liked him.
Yeah, and they were like, OJ, you gotta turn yourself in by noon tomorrow. And it he fucking committed murder, and they're like, come in by noon, and this guy fucking takes off in his fucking car. The white Bronco, he takes off, gun to the fucking head, like on the phone, like saying like he said hello goodbye to his children already.
Oh
and
my
everyone's
God.
rushing to the highway saying, release the juice, like go OJ. And then some people were like, you killed fucking Nicole. It was just a huge thing. It was like the first
Horrible.
car chase on like filmed online like ever.
So the people who think he's innocent, who do they think it was that did it then? Just a random person?
I don't know. I think they talked about like possibly being like a drug person or something.
You know who I think is a murderer?
Who?
Allegedly? Ashton Kutcher.
I don't know.
I think he murdered his
the
girlfriend.
thumb guy. His girlfriend died. I saw him in She's the Man with Amanda Bynes, right?
I don't know those people.
We had a white Bronco in Tamarindo.
I fucking hate Ashton Kutcher. Sorry, this is random. But this is reminding me of Ashton Kutcher.
His son was outside the car when he pulled up in the house. Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. The O.J. Simpson is fucking, the case is insane. I'm so glad I watched the documentary because I've heard it referenced so many times and I never knew anything about it, but it's a crazy story.
This is like a rule of thumb. Any guy who hits a girlfriend will kill her.
Yeah.
Like that's what, if he hits you, he will kill you. If
Yeah.
he hits you, he will grape you. He will R-word you. If you ever hear an abusive relationship where it's like, he hit her, like he was putting his hands on her, 100,000% without a doubt, without a figment of imagination, like no, 100,000% of the time, he was also graping her too, and they're just not talking about that because it's like you can't prove that, and people are gonna actually judge you more. Like if you say I was hit by my boyfriend, you're gonna get some pushback, but in general there will be like people who want to listen to you. I know, I'm about to go get my gosh. In general there's gonna be people that, you know, are a little more on your side. If you say I was R-worded by my boyfriend, everyone is gonna be like, yeah, right. Like you're not gonna be believed. But yeah, like if a girl ever says like I was hit by my boyfriend or whatever, and I ask her like, was there anything else? Like if I ask her about it, yeah, always he had like R-worded her at some point or was R-wording her the entire time. And anyone who R-words you or hits you, they'll kill you too. So they're gonna kill you. Like at some point they will kill you. Like there's not. If your rage can get to the point where you're gonna hit someone, you're gonna kill them too. And the only ones who don't end up killing them.
But I thought you beat your boyfriends.
That's a joke. But I would kill them if I had to. If I had to. I'm joking. I don't beat my boyfriends. It's more of a thing that I wish that I did. I make that joke all the time because it's like, I wish I did. I wish I did. Never underestimate what an angry man will do, literally. I know a guy who kicked his wife. They had 4 kids. She was pregnant. There was a snowstorm outside, a snowstorm in Appalachian, so like that's really intense, like crazy. It was a blizzard basically. And he kicked her outside with a gun to her head and made her sleep outside.
Oh my god.
Pregnant. During a blizzard.
I heard about that.
She had to break into their car to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
And then my mom, he went to work. She came to us while he was at work, begged us for help. My mom and her best friend went.
Oh wait, you know them?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear about that story.
My mom and her best friend went and took all of the weapons out of his house because he was threatening her with all of them. And they were coming back and forth. And also, if you're like, oh, this is illegal, like, this is so messed up, would you not want him to find this out, that your mom was the one taking his weapons? He's dead, so he can't be mad now. But they were taking AR-15s, Glocks, no like SMGs or anything, but there was an AR-15, 2 Glocks, many knives and machetes, and a crossbow. What the fuck was wrong with this guy? I mean, I get it, I like weapons too, but he's using them on his wife. But anyway,
Did you see any bags? I thought I saw trash bags, but now I don't know.
no, I didn't. And when he died, everyone was like, oh, so sad. They're all so sad. I'm like, I'm not fucking sad. I'm glad he died, because they're like, well, he left behind children. His children, the same children that, like, anytime they were around him would stutter. And everyone thought his children were severely autistic. Everyone thought his children were severely, like, mentally disabled. But then he was gone and they were cured. Like, it was like, as soon as the wife and him split up and they weren't together anymore, the children were normal. They weren't autistic the entire time. They had a stutter, and then it was gone. They had a stutter that was like this. I, like that. They could never even get the words out. They had the worst severe stutter I've ever heard from any person ever. And you want me to be sad? He said, I don't care. He should. Kids are better without him. Okay, let me grab my charger.
Where was the trash chute?
Oh, it's on my phone.
Okay, I can look.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my charger.
Is it bad for me to put trash down the trash chute that isn't like in a plastic bag? Does anyone know?
I think it's fine. I've done it.
It's not gonna like make a mess for them?
It just goes into this big bin, and then the trash takes a big bin. Man, I can't reach camera. Is there a charger underneath here?
Hold on, guys. The trash chute is located in the hall next to the elevators. Okay. Oh no, is my computer gonna die? Hold on, guys.
Wow, that was really loud.
Oh my gosh. Man.
Oh gosh.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. My Mac is on 1%. I hope it doesn't die. It's plugged in, but you know. Okay. So I want to tell you guys more about Colombia. The chat is over here, and it's my bad side. Oh God, it is my. Oh gosh, it's my bad side. Fuck. I'll look at the chat like this. What am I doing? Just move the computer, you idiot. I mean, move them. This thing. Okay. Well, still bad angle, but whatever. So. You think both my sides look the same? Oh gosh, this lighting. I did it. You found it?
Yeah.
Yay. I'm sorry about the wire in the kitchen.
Oh, it's okay.
Can I add more onions to the beans?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can do that.
I know you.
but I didn't get many onions.
I think it's fine.
Okay. God, my hair's so greasy. Look at my forehead, it's so humongous.
Your hair doesn't even look greasy.
It feels great. It's my bangs aren't doing what they're supposed to do. Can't wait to dye my hair tonight. I'll dye it on stream.
These beans have been cooking for like 8 hours.
Yeah, because I had them so low, they're not like cooking.
I don't like it.
God, I look so chopped. Can I want to jump off the balcony. I'm so overstimulated. Like when I can't get my hair to do what I want it to do, I just want to jump off the building. I want to die.
I feel you.
Okay. Please. And when a bun doesn't even work, like what are you supposed to do? Okay, so anyways. I just saw you're in Colombia. Can you please ask them to reduce cocaine prices? My dealer keeps saying his suppliers are upping the prices. Okay, I'll be sure to complain. I will have my hair kind of looks Karen-ish right now. I will get into Karen mode and I will submit a complaint for you formally. So anyways, Colombia is so fun. I went to the club last night. We went to the club last night. Do you guys want to hear about it or not hear about it? What do you guys want? Hear about it or not? Oh, thank you. Do you guys want to hear about my club experience? Me and Melissa's club experience? Mel, can I tell them the really bad part?
Yes.
Okay. Mel had a really bad experience there. Well, it was good, but like there was just a weird part. So, we went to, Melissa is taking dance classes here for Afrobeats. If you don't know about Melissa, she is like a really good Afrobeats dancer, which is like African dances. She claims that she's very humble about it, and she's like, oh, I'm not good at it, but she is. Like better than someone who doesn't know it, of course. Better than like, I mean, to me, it looks like she's doing it perfectly. I don't know why. I'm sure if I knew a dance, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not
there are other people who are better, but like Melissa's really good on her own. It's also like also a really unique type of dancing, which I think is really cool. Like I've never heard of Afrobeats before. Wait, what's Manu though? She's down there with the bandits, criminals, and no! Oh my gosh, guys.
Is something so bad to you?
No, maybe. My nose is a little stuffed up actually. Yeah, I'm not COVID. I don't have COVID. So her dance instructor invited her to go to the Afrobeats club, and it was so fun. Like, so fun. I had so much fun. Like, everyone is so welcoming. The only other club I've been to is the one in LA that I went to. And in LA, it's like, I loved it. It was so fun. I had so much fun. But there were a bunch of stuck-up people there. Which is funny because it's like, this is the one time I get really stuck up. I tell you guys, like, never get your ego involved. Followers mean nothing. But it's like, they'll be so rude to me. But I know if I told them how many followers I had, they would switch it up. Like, I hate these people. I hate them. I hate them. I hate people that think like that. I hate that LA is like that. But it's like, they'll be so rude to you because they think that they have more followers than me. I have like 18,000 followers. Okay. So if you found out like that I had followers, you'd be nice, whatever. That's just how they are. I hate them. I never tell anyone how much followers I have, unless I never ever tell anyone what I do for a job, especially not in LA, because they'll treat you nice. There's gyms that you can't get into, gyms to work out in, unless you have a certain amount of followers.
No way.
Yeah, did you know that?
That's insane. Wow. That's kind of dystopic.
It is. LA's stupid. They're all dumb there. Well, no, they're not all dumb. I'm talking about the influencers. I love LA. I love LA. It's like the best place ever. I love LA so much. I'm talking about the influencers and like the girls there and the guys there. They're like the stuck-up hoes, like them. And they were so stuck up. But yeah, when we went to this club at the Afrobeats club, like, everyone was so nice. Like, me and Melissa got in line, and there was these girls in front of us who turned around and looked us up and down, and I was like, oh gosh, they're about to be judgmental, because that's exactly what they did in LA. No, they started smiling. Like, they were hyping us up, like, in their eyes. They were like they were so sweet. That's how I felt when you scoffed at my country today. I'm sorry, Blacklight District. I think honestly we have a lot of propaganda in America about you guys. I'm sorry. It's literally just so we can still keep sending you guys stuff, but we have a lot of propaganda, and like, I thought you guys, this country was decimated. I'm not gonna lie. If someone's like, I live in Ukraine, I'm like, how are you living there? I thought they killed everybody there. Like, they make Americans think that everyone there is completely gone. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't actually put that in until I do the
Frankfurt?
Yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
could. You could if you want, like, the flavors to get soaked in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I know I'm so problematic. Basically, Blacklight District is from Ukraine. And I said something earlier that I was surprised about, that he had good health care there. And I was like, what? I thought everyone there is gone. But anyway, sorry. I'm glad you're not. So, certain parts are decimated. God, that's so sad. Cut my hair. God, okay, just whatever. I guess ignore my hair. No, I can't ignore my hair. Okay, so anyways. So the Afro beats. Okay. We got there, and of course, it's always a little awkward when you walk into the club. You know, like you don't know what to do. And I was like, I'm gonna get some alcohol. I do cuss a little bit, so I'm gonna go a little bit of alcohol. But it was not a bar. You have to buy the bottles. So I got a beer. How much was the beer? It was a 10.
It was 10, right?
Yeah.
That's
$2.50. I got a beer for $2.50. That would be $10 on LA.
Problematic is not really a thing anymore.
That is true. I don't think anyone is like bothered by it anymore. Except for Blacklight District because I insulted him in his country and everything. Yeah. So anyways, I'm thinking about visiting Russia to see a friend there, but I'm really wondering how difficult it would be for me at this time. I do wonder that too. Yeah, ask Blacklight. Ukraine had 30 million people. Poor people have no options to leave. Yeah, that's sad.
So goddamn good.
They are gonna be so good. So what was I gonna say? So we first saw these people dancing, and one guy was doing Afrobeats, so Melissa went up and danced a little bit with him, like some chill stuff. And then we made our way around, looking around, and we found one table where we walked upon them. And one of the, I thought it was a man. Melissa said it was a woman. Sorry to her, my bad. She was dancing Afrobeats, and Melissa was like, I know that dance, and she ran up and did it, and I think she put it in her Discord.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh gosh, I could put it in her Discord or both of our Discords, but oh my god, thank you, Doom Troy. Melissa took the pictures. God, my hair.
We have to release those photos.
The good photos.
Yeah.
I've been downloading them a little bit at a time every day. So let's see. Oh yeah, so she goes up and she starts dancing with the person doing Afrobeats, and she was like, what's she doing? Oh yeah, so she goes up and does it, and they all, once they realized what she was doing, they all just like erupted. Like, are you gonna do that? You got this. You got this. You got this. Yeah, some footwork. Oh my god, they can't see you over there.
It's called leg work.
They can't see. It's leg work.
That's what the move is called.
So she starts doing it, and I felt like such a proud mom because they all erupted into being like, ah, like they were hyping her up. They're like, hey, and they were like, so like they got in this, they formed a circle and stuff, and I just started filming and recording it. I was just like fully outside of the circle, and I was like filming all the people in the circle. And those people were my favorite. Like this group of people that we walked
so
upon,
chill.
they were my favorite the entire time. She has not stopped doing that. She's been doing this all day.
It's not true.
I do nothing when I dance. Like my only dance move is just moving my hips. That's it. And I feel like it's not even good that way. Because did you know this about me? Fun fact about me: one of my butt cheeks is broken. It doesn't work.
Maybe you told me that. Hey, I'm going to Afrofusion dance tomorrow at 8 p.m. If you want to, there's bachata at the same place at 7.
Oh my god.
I can see what the price is. But I feel like you would prefer one around this area more.
Okay. I could check out that one.
Yeah.
And so, what are they gonna say? Oh yeah, I love this group of people. They're so sweet. The girls there, like it was mostly girls in this group, and then their guys that they had.
having sex with them.
Basically, they were fucking, guys. They were low-key fucking. They were bending each other over and like it
Like
was
literally, like harder than that, and like sometimes lifting them up and going like.
Oh my God,
that's
they-
how it is in Kenya too. Everyone's just fucking each other as dancing.
They did this thing, the men, where they would take the girl and they'd be like 1, 2, 3, and then they would go and bring her up, and basically the girl will be like this, and they grab the girl and they bump her really hard, and she just goes flying in the air, and they all do it at the same time. What the fuck?
It's very Afro.
Oh.
It really is.
I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Okay, but I have a story about that. I'm getting to. The part.
No, it's more than bachata. It's like straight up. It's rougher than any sex I've ever seen in my life.
Bachata is just like kind of like a little bit of grinding,
That's
but
like normal there. This is like literally hand on neck.
What she's doing. Not even like there was a guy going that pace.
Yeah, like super fast.
That many beats per minute.
It's insane.
Oh, they do that in bachata. No.
No, they don't. In bachata, it's like this is someone and it goes like this, but it's not. You are kind of like humping the other person's leg a bit, but it's not. This is like full on.
And also, you're so focused on what you're doing and your foot movement that you're not noticing that you're grinding your private parts on someone else. But also, I'm used to grinding my private parts on someone else because it's jujitsu. Oh, you want to go grind your private parts on someone else? Just go to jujitsu. So
I smell something weird.
it's probably me. I haven't showered since the club. From my hair.
No, I don't know what it is.
So
It's this fucking shirt.
what? Could it be the bleach?
I think. Remember, I washed this at the other Airbnb and it didn't dry fully. I think that it's
Mildew?
like slightly mildewy.
I've seen a Kenya video where a dude swung a girl like that, and then they ended up doing it on top of a tree after climbing it. Oh my gosh, dude, they're crazy over there. They're crazy. Oh my.
African dance is literally just having sex. I'm not even joking. Not even slightly joking.
Damn,
and then
some
you know what they'll
freaks.
do sometimes? They'll take them and they'll go.
Oh yeah, they were doing that too.
I don't know. It's actually pretty impressive.
Every
Like the amount
position.
of like fucking dance move, like the fucking.
They're giving them a free
dance
sample,
moves they do.
free sample ass dances. Thanks for the visual aid, Mel. Yeah, thank
You're
you, Mel.
welcome.
That was really good. What the hell are you doing in Colombia? Don't let anyone trick you into getting into oil barrels. Like kidnapping? I wouldn't enjoy an oil barrel. So, they were doing that. It was very inappropriate. Just kidding. It was cute. They were all so sweet. They were so sweet. I loved the girl in the white. There was this one girl in the white.
They would sit by too.
I wish I got her Instagram. She was the sweetest person ever. We walked around a little bit, but we ended up circling back to this group that we loved. And then I met a guy. I thought Melissa was cock blocking me.
No.
I was, well, not in a bad way. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, she wants him instead.
I mean, I did.
Blacklight District! Thank you so much, Blacklight District. Oh my gosh. I need to put you guys on the board.
I mean, I thought he was
Thank
really
you guys so much.
attractive, and I was a little jealous. But I actually, but it's like if a guy chooses you, I'm not gonna like. The reason I went in there, I thought you tapped me, and I thought you like felt bad and were trying to include me or something. So like,
Right.
But then I was like, oh no, I'm third wheeling, and then I left.
Thank you so much, Blacklight District again. Okay, so what was happening? There's this guy, and he was really handsome. Like in the vicinity of what I could see, he was the cutest one. Right?
We were in a good area.
We were not.
You know, we were. I don't think you've noticed the other guys. They remind me of a lot of guys from Kenya. They were really good looking. But in general, in the club, yes, he was on the higher end.
You know what it could have
Of
been?
good looking.
Sometimes if I see a guy with a girl, I just don't see them as an attractive guy or a man at all. I just see them as a thing.
Well, he had good aura. I feel like that's what you're seeing. He had really good
He
aura. He
was-
was wearing like sunglasses. He was wearing like a big jacket. Like,
He was tall as fuck. He
He
was
was, like,
as tall
big.
as my dad,
he
which
just
is
had good
weird.
aura.
Which is weird. And I've always said I would never be with someone as tall as my dad. because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna beat the shit out of me. So you're interested about what the guy said? Which one? The one we're speaking of? So he was, so this guy, yeah, he was super tall, had this cool jacket on, had his glasses on, and I was observing, I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, like, I was like, no one's dancing. Every other guy had a girl with them, and I was looking at him, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I was itching. I was like, oh, I was just like, oh, I want that one. I picked it. And I was like, I'm gonna get that one. That one is mine. And I was like, men are object, yes. So I was like, and I was like, that's, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it. But you know, I do not pursue guys. You know, that's never been my style. I don't believe in talking to a man first. I don't believe in making the first move. I don't believe in any of those things. The only time I believe in making the first move is if you know if there's a dynamic where it would be inappropriate for him to make the first move, or like basically like you can tell he would feel like it's inappropriate. If you can tell, like, you have to read a person, but for me, if I'm like, this situation kind of makes it inappropriate for him to just, you know, come up to me or something. No, you didn't miss Mel's bad experience.
Let Carm smell your hand before you hit her.
Melissa, did you hear that?
Let you smell my butt.
She said, he said, let Carm smell your hand before you pet her, like a dog. Like that's what you do to a dog to prevent them from biting you.
I smell so bad. Now that I know it's my shirt, I'm like so grossed
Oh
out.
no, you wanna go change?
No, because I'm just gonna change out of this anyway.
Joan Wilson, like Ellie with food? Yes, literally like Ellie with food. But you really have to read a person. And for me, I'm not ever gonna make the first move, but I'll make the first,
Hinting at a move.
yeah. And I could tell that he seemed like like I liked him too because he was really hot but like awkward. Perfect. Don't you love that? He seemed awkward.
Yeah, 100%.
He was so awkward.
It's like not threatening.
Yeah. And it was just him and his friend. Oh my god, you should, yeah. So and he was behind me and I was like,
Can I use your hair? Of course.
oh my god, yeah. I'll grab it for you. So you basically only need like half of it or 1/3 of it.
Am I gonna use too much of it?
No. Even if you use it. Even if you use it all, that's fine. But in my hair, when I do mine, I only need half of it, and even then, that's a lot. Okay. Basically, in the shower, you're gonna wet your hair. You're gonna use shampoo, and then you're going to. Yeah. So basically, this is 3 uses. So use like 1/3.
Okay.
And then you're gonna wet your hair and put this in for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I guess you
I
can-
might leave it in longer because
Yeah, you can do whatever.
I'm gonna mix it with some hair dye.
Okay, that sounds good. That's cool. I didn't think of that. I get anxious at clubs sometimes, and I do enjoy them, but I've had so many days off, and I go on an off day. I feel too autistic to pick up anymore. Wait, days off, and if I go in an off day, I feel pick up anyone. Yeah, I'll say use your autistic powers of hyper focusing on certain topics and obsessing over certain topics to learn about whatever you have an issue in. Does that make sense? So if you're autistic and you have like, oh, I'm too autistic to like pick somebody up or like interact with another human in a normal way and hit on them in a normal way and, you know, get with them in a normal way. Use your autistic powers in research as much as possible and like get really hyper focused on body language and like what makes you attractive to other people and talking to others. There's so many books about having good body language and how to communicate with people and how to interact with people and how to get people to like you, which I don't really read. I've only read about art of seduction, but mostly to prevent myself from being seduced in a bad way. But
I prefer women to use aircraft landing flashlights to indicate to me that they want me to ask them to dance.
that's so funny. Oh my god, that's a really funny joke, Dreader. That's going on the top 10 funniest jokes that you made. Maybe top 5, maybe top 3. That was really funny. But yeah, like just research as many videos, get really into that kind of psychology, and like I think that most people who write these body language books and like how to be like good at communicating or getting people to like you, I think that they're autistic. Only an autistic person would notice things that much and be that good at observing things like that. Anyways, wow, Caleb Green, that's a lot of emotes. You don't want to do too many emotes because then I might miss some people's chats. But I love that you're using the emotes. Jennifer Lawrence was drunk off her ass when you meant Jennifer Lawrence? I'm awkward as hell, but remotely attractive. Do I have a chance? Yes. Getting people to like you, being attractive has nothing to do with attractiveness. I mean, yes. Oh, okay, I said nothing. No, I'm sorry. I take it back. It does have a lot to do. I would say 50% attractiveness. Okay, I take it back. But Robert Greene, you should like look into Robert Greene. Like, you don't have to be attractive to be good at seducing people. And when I say seducing people, I don't mean like to have sex with them. I mean like getting people to like you. Getting people to like you, and this is gonna sound really bad, it's just from that book, The Art of Seduction, that I read, and I'm telling you guys, I don't really use these tactics. Only like in normal, moderate, healthy ways, not like insane psychopath ways. I don't do that. I just kind of read this book because I think that it can really teach you how to not be manipulated. If you know how manipulative people think, then you'll be more aware of it and you won't be manipulated as easily. So I do suggest you guys read these types of books because then you'll see it everywhere. But in the book, it's like, he's like, you don't have to be attractive, like, to be super like magnetic and get people to really like you and obsess over you, because it's all about triggering something in someone, and it's all about triggering something good in them in a way, like, if that makes sense. Like, everyone has like a shadow part of themselves that they wish that the world saw, that they wish that, like, everyone has this like part of themselves that they wish that was seen. If you can identify people's shadow parts, their shadow parts and what they wish that was seen about them, if you can feed people's egos, if you can, like, and this isn't gonna make you loved, guys. That's why I'm saying don't do it. But it is good to think about. It is interesting. You're not actually gonna be loved. You're just gonna be a projection to somebody else. You're just gonna be like, they're just gonna project all of like what's wrong with you onto them, what's wrong with them onto you, and be obsessed with you because of it. But yeah. A ton of what she's talking about is called having soft skills in the buzz term emotional intelligence. What is soft skills? I want to know. What is that? Oh, Florence. I'm also curious too about that little dude. It's all about motives and what does this person want? LOL. Rarely someone's motives are just pure sucks. Right, exactly. Also, I think The Art of Seduction is really good because they have a part of the book where it's talking about the anti-seducer, which is the things that you do that will actually make people not like you. And now after reading that book, I see it everywhere, and I've done it. And I was like, oh my God, like I've done it, and I see myself doing it. Like, for example, like I do it, like when someone compliments me, it's really bad. A guy came up and complimented me like a few months ago, hitting on me and stuff. And I just was like, oh, no. Like I went into this whole, like immediately I got really nervous. I hadn't been hit on in a while like that. But I got really nervous. I was like, and I just told him all my woes. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did I do that? That's anti-seductive. If you're just always a victim, always something wrong with you, can't take a compliment, like that's anti-seductive, and I need to stop being like that. This has gone over my head. I am timid and shy in clubs, not metal shows. Oh my God, metal shows. Thing is, though, I also like country, and there's a country music club here, but people are snobby. People from the country people are so fucking snobby. I hate you all. I'm kidding. But you guys are snobbing. I don't like you. I'm not going to live near any of you guys, and I'm sure you're happy about that because you're happy about anyone being away from you. You don't want human connection. If anyone is, oh my god, because you guys know I'm a diva. You guys know I'm all about being a diva. You guys know I'm about my hair and my beauty stuff. And it's always, that's all I'm hearing. You're such a diva. Oh my god, like you're blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, you spend 8 hours doing your hair, I bet. Like, the fuck? No, I don't. First of all. Oh, you need all of those products for your makeup, you can't, it's like, okay, well, I have clearer skin than you. Not that I have clear skin, but like, okay, well, my makeup looks better than you all the time. So, you're ugly, and you use beef tallow as makeup. You think it's gonna do anything for you? I mean, I'm sorry, beef tallow, I'm sure it has benefits, but it's like, if someone with beef tallow all over their face is like, why are you wearing that? I hate them. They're so unaccepting of me. They always have been, and I always felt out of place in the country because it's like you walk into a place and they look up and I'm like, what are you wearing, city girl? And then they're always complaining about city boys. They're like, city boy this, city boy that. Like, you wouldn't last in the city, bitch. They're always like, city boys wouldn't last out here. You wouldn't last in a fucking city, idiot. They might not last in a country, but you wouldn't last in the city, would you? And that's where more people are, so it's more important to know how to be in the city, where everybody is, where society is, where society congregates. Like, okay, you know how to start a fire. Good for you, I guess. What are you gonna do if you get pulled up on in the city? Do you know what to do? No. What are you gonna do? Start planting carrots? Oh my god, I'm getting so racist. These are my own people. I'm from the country. It's just they're so I just never fit in with them. I never did. And I love them, and I'm always going to be country at heart. I'm always going to be a country girl at heart. I love country music. But god damn, they're just so projecting onto you all the time. They're so insecure. Country people are really insecure a lot of the times. They're insecure. Always talking about city boys. What's your obsession with city boys? I'm sorry. What's your obsession? I think it's because they're secretly insecure that they can't live this lifestyle that city people live, this extravagant lifestyle or whatever. They wouldn't know how to exist in the city. They don't know how to take a subway somewhere. They don't know how to take a bus somewhere. They don't even know where to sit on a bus. They don't even know that you have to sit down. They don't know anything about buses. They don't know about taxis. They don't know about anything. And they want to be like, I think it's secretly because they know that where society congregates and where most people are, they would not handle it very well. And they would be out of their element, and they would not know. They would be naked and afraid. Just because you know how to survive in the woods for a few weeks doesn't mean, just because you know how to skin a deer, which is okay, good. If society collapses, we'll all be coming to you. But I've never in the city ever known like city people to be like, oh, fucking country people. Like, I don't ever hear that. They're never like country boys. It's insecurity. Sorry, this was really mean. Sorry to all the country people. I am country. I'll always be country. Deep down. Deep down. But I always felt outcasted by country people because it's just, you're a deal. Like, because I want to wear nice clothes and I don't want to look like a fucking trash bin. Just because I don't want to look like I got all my clothes out of the trash bin at Goodwill. I'm just this failure of a human. And you hate me and you think I'm a diva and like, ugh. It's always gonna be, it's like they always want to humble you. Always. Every time I feel like someone's trying to humble me, it does always. 100% of the time. Even online, on comments that I get. Always. Every scenario, every time someone has ever tried to humble me, I feel like I get an ego boost every time because it's like, why do you feel the need to humble me? Because you think I'm better than you? You're leveling because you're down here and I'm up here in your brain. I'm so much better than you. In your brain, I'm not saying that. You're making it that way. In my brain, we're here. But because you think I need to be humbled. I need to be down to your level with you. With your Goodwill clothes. Sorry for being mean to people who go thrifting. That's mean. That's all I did as a kid was thrift. But it gets to a point when it's like, once you can make money and once you can afford clothes, like why I didn't feel the need to get clothes that were stained and worn and has holes in them and like, and then when I go to Goodwill now, like I have enough money to go to somewhere else, but I go to Goodwill and if I find something really good, I'm like, damn, I would have liked this if I was poor, and I'd be really sad if someone was, not that I'm like super rich now, I'm just saying like, I definitely was poor back then, like poverty, and it's like, I kind of feel like I need to leave this for a poor person. Like, not that I'm rich or anything, but I would have really liked that to find that. Hixo?
LRT, listen up, feller. You talking a hell full of haze lettuce while you're in another country. You better whistle up a new tune when you return, LRT.
You're so right. I need to be careful when I come back to America after all of this. I'm being so mean. Okay, I'm going to stop being mean to country people, but it's like, they'll be like, here's my problem. They'll be like, also thank you for the donut. I forgot to say thank you. They'll be like, why are you buying a shirt for like more than $8? Like, why are you buying a shirt for more than $4 at Goodwill? You could find something like that at Goodwill, and it's like, I did that my entire childhood. That's poverty activities to me. That's all I did growing up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to associate with that lifestyle anymore. Like, if I ever become impoverished in my adult years, if I ever get poor, I will go there. But I don't want to be like feeling like a little kid again, and I have no like. I don't want to feel like a little kid again. I don't want to be reminded of that life. It's just like, I think if you're an adult and you like to go thrifting, I think that you weren't poor enough as a kid. Because it's not fun to go thrifting. It's actually not as a kid. Like, if you were really, really poor. Drew! Drew, donut, thank you so much for the donut. Oh my god. God, I have so many people I need to put on this board. I should just do it. But I have a coochie on. I have a new on this board. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like rich people are going to Goodwill now, and it's just like, Ho, who is you? Ho, who is you? So annoying. They have no idea. Like, I hate those people. I hate the rich people going to Goodwill because it makes me so mad. It's like, you have no idea what it's like to go to these places, like, and this is your only option. And also, a lot of the thrift stores, depending on where you live, if you live in a poor enough area, then there's no good clothes. It's not like, oh, I found a cool thrift find. Oh, you had to thrift growing up? Like, so you got all these cool, unique clothes? No, because everyone is poor here. Everyone is shopping at Goodwill and, what is it, something street, 50th Street, 30th Street? I don't know what it's called. Everyone is shopping here because everyone is poor. And so, like, it's not cool finds. You're finding stained clothes, torn up clothes, and that's your only option. It's not fun. It's sad. And, like, leave that stuff for the people who need it. It makes me so mad. Where did you get the word nunu from? Is that a country thing? It's from, Ash Trevino. Oh my god, I never finished, my story, my club story. I got so mad about this stuff. Thrifting. What was I even talking about? They're eating the poor people. Okay. Damaging corporate. Damaging corporate, oh my god. 3 decades, just kidding, 3 months. No, 30 months, sorry. Wow. God, my hair looks so bad. Can't stop looking at it. Dating advice, Riz 101. Oh, well, I'll tell you my Riz. I'm about to get to my Riz part of the story. I rizzed him up at the club. Just kidding. He actually rizzed me up. That's whatever. Okay. My eyebrows are so I'm just complaining about my face. I'm in a really bad mood today because I haven't been sleeping very well lately. Probably because I drank alcohol last night. I drank a beer last night. And now I'm angry all day today. I'm overstimulated and mad today. Oh my god. Who am I reminding myself of? I just like no, please. I drank a beer and now I'm angry all day. Oh. Who have I become? No. This can't be. This can't be. This can't be. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's dying.
Oh my god. This is so smart to put that in with your. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. Oh wow.
I literally could not get the bottom the color, but whatever. I think it'll look good.
It's gonna be so pretty.
I hope so. I feel like it's gonna be lighter than I want because I put conditioner everywhere, so it like
It's gonna like not
waters
stick.
down the color. Yeah. Oh my god, I feel like it smells so bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the girl from the club, and I'm talking about my club experience last night. I got so much clothes. I wish I don't spend all that money. Something I never wear. Oh my gosh. Also, I will say I was really shitting on thrifting just then. But, like, you know, some people just want to save money, and that's fine. I think I just get annoyed by the people who are, like, doing these thrifting hauls and getting really into, like, thrifting culture now is, like...
You shit on thrifting?
Yeah, I was, because it's, like, I was just getting annoyed how thrifting culture is now, and it's just all these rich people. It's like they go and they flip the clothes. They get really expensive clothes.
Oh, I think that's cool.
Are you mashing them?
No, I'm just mixing it because it's all burning on the bottom.
Oh, gosh. I think it needs more water.
Yeah,
You can take them off, actually.
But there's still somewhere more onions and stuff in there. They need to water down. A little bit longer.
Are you big hunkalicious? Are you big hunkalicious? What? So anyways, okay, so the guy, I'm raising him up. Okay. The guy. Okay, so anyways, so he's there. And if you would just miss it, he was super tall. Like,
This is literally where you left off when I...
yeah, I went on a whole journey of talking about random topics. He was tall, big, pretty, sunglasses. His face was
He had swag.
swagalicious. He had swag, like he had sunglasses, a leather jacket, things like that. He had, he was just, he had aura. He had more aura than anyone there. And I was like, oh, someone's gonna take him if I don't get this. I'm like this. I'm like, that's how I was. And I was thinking to myself, like, this has to be, oh, I'm gonna, like, I could take I dropped my blood pencil. It was, so anyways, he seemed very shy and stuff, and I was like, okay, with shy guys, you do have to be a little more forward pushing, and I'm honestly 100 times better at flirting with shy men and nervous men than I am with confident men. Like, I don't know if I told you guys this, but like recently a really confident guy came up and was hitting on me, and I was like, what I said earlier, I just started going, like, I started tweaking, and I was like, I was all my Riz out the window, no Riz, negative aura I was in speaking. It was just like confident men, they're my favorite. I prefer confident men, but I just turn into a ball of slime. I fall apart. I melt into the floor. I'm like ice cream in the sun. I am just flaccid. I cannot hold my ground. I am without formation. I am vaporized. I don't know how to stand up straight. I don't know how to put my hands, where to put my hands, how to have hands. I don't know what to do with my breathing, what my lungs are supposed to do. I don't know what they're supposed to do. How do I use my eyes contact? Do I go blind? Do I look a little bit away, or do I make eye contact? Do I glitch? I fall apart. I am not really good at flirting with confident guys. And also, Brusco, I don't know where my black marker is, so I'm gonna do orange and blue.
Can you reach the water bottle there?
Yeah.
Can you throw it to me?
Okay. Wow. Did you guys see that? Okay. So, but with shy guys, it's like I turn into a big cat, essentially. If there's a shy guy put in front of me, I turn into a complete monster. They can make horror movies off of me. I turn into it's almost like he's in danger now. Shy guys are usually in danger from me, and by the way, I can tell if a shy guy likes me or not. I can tell immediately if someone is attracted to me or likes me or not, or wants me to talk to them. Like, I can really tell by body language. I'm super obsessed with understanding people's body language, and like, I can really tell when they like me and when they don't like me. So I would never but yeah. So this guy, I kept looking at him, and I was like, he needs to see me first. This was the first step. He needs to see me looking at him. So he was mostly looking down at his phone. You could tell he was awkward. And I looked at him a few times and waiting for him to turn and look at me. And I was hoping that his friend next to him would be like, she's looking at you. And I've never done this very much with, I can name like two guys that come up off the top of my head that I really flirted with recently that are shy. Only two. But they liked me. It wouldn't have been like, so anyways, like I'm being a creep. But and then I was like dancing in front of him, like, you know, trying to get his attention.
Are the beans burning?
I can't tell. I think that's the beans. My success with Colombian men, 0. Every Colombian man is dating a baddie here. There's no reason. There's nothing for me.
We literally barely left the house. We've only
That's
been
true.
here for a day and a half.
It's true. But there's nothing for me. There's all men are with girlfriend. All men have girlfriend here, and they're hot. They're hotter than any. Like if a man from America came here, I would not expect him to leave. It's 80% women here, and they're all hot. Like I am probably 5 in Colombia. I'm a 5 in Colombia. Oh, my body in Colombia, 2 out of 10.
Yeah, mine's like 5.
No, Melissa, you're curving. You're
Eyes are
curving.
radioactive. If she looks at you too long, it burns a little.
That's okay. When I did go to get burritos, I ordered burritos, and the guy taking my order, he was like, I don't know if he was complimenting my eyes or he was terrified of my eyes. He was like, oh, like he was like, oh, and he was saying like your eyes. Oh my God, your eyes. And I don't know what he was saying in Spanish, but he started doing this. He was like, ooh, like, and I was like, oh my God, I get it. I have Jeffrey Dahmer eyes. I get it. I look like a serial killer. He's like, and then he asked the people working there, he was like telling them to come look at my eyes. Are you telling me I should be in Colombia right now? If you want a bad bitch, Big Papa Frank White. Okay, cutting everyone on the board. When I went to Miami, my friends called it raw dogging Miami. No BBL, no eyelash extension, no nails. That is hilarious. That's really funny.
We're gonna have so many games.
I was trying to write down someone else's name and I accidentally wrote your name down because I was reading your comment. Oopsies. Big Papa Frank. So anyways, this guy, whatever, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I'm dancing in front of him, trying to get his attention. And I was kind of dancing like in a way like I kept turning around like that, like, you know, like I wasn't looking at him, but I was dancing and I was like that, and that kind of like you would do if someone was dancing behind you, you know. Subtle, not subtle. You don't have to be subtle if it's a shy guy, because they won't get it unless you are not in their face about it. And I was like, you know what? If he doesn't like me, if he's uninterested in me, he's gonna go move and find another one. That's exactly what he'll do because he's a man. He's not gonna. Men are hunters. They will go and hunt for better prey. They will go hunt for better food. He's not interested in the girls dancing in front of him. He'll leave. So I do that. And then a few times I turned around and looked at him. And mind you, the entire time he's in his phone, like really awkward guy, kind of, but he's too cute. It's too hot to be like, oh, he's too awkward for me. And so like, if you do all these techniques to get a guy's attention as a girl, like, and none of it sticks, he doesn't like you, okay? Because he knows you like him. He knows it's okay. Like, by now, like, I haven't, without saying anything, I've basically been the one to make the first move, okay? So I'm dancing, and then I start getting closer and closer to him, and then Melissa came out of nowhere, and then she got between us, and I was like, I wonder if she, like, I was like, oh no, I wonder if she likes him more, cause like, I would not get in a fight, never. I would never, like, if my friend likes a guy, I don't care how hot I thought he was, I don't care. He belongs to her now, like, I will never, like, I can lose interest in a guy in 2 seconds because my friend likes, so I was like, I wonder if Melissa wants this guy instead of me. I don't know why my ears are so high up. It actually has to do with my nose, my jaw, why do they stick out? So your ears are basically, they start at where your nose is, right here. And then they end at the tip of your eyebrows. So if someone's ears are really long like that, that means their face is actually long. If someone's eyes are close together, it's because their eyes are short. Or the rest of their head is wide. You're doing, so anyways, then, Melissa left. She went to go, I don't know what I think she just moved. Anyways, then.
I saw my dance teacher performing, so I went to the front.
Oh, so she saw her dance teacher performing, so she went to the front. Literally repeating what she said. Yes, we have had some horrible experiences with guys here. I will tell Melissa's horrible story soon. So anyways, this guy, he ended up tapping me on the shoulder. See, I told you guys, like, if there's a shy guy who feels like it would be harassment to hit on you, but you know they like you, you have to do things that are like, you know, I like you, I'm just, you know, like, you have to make them feel, like, kind of welcomed to pursue you. Like, I'm never gonna go up and be like, hey, I like you. I would have to be kidnapped and turned, I'd have to be kidnapped and like, switch bodies with someone. Like, that wouldn't even be me. That means somebody put a chip in my head to turn me into something I'm not. But yeah, so he was like, then we were just dancing, and he was really respectful. Like, he was really like, I was like, this guy is so respectful. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but he is just sweet. Like, he wasn't being weird and touchy. He wasn't like, you know, going for it. Like, most guys will take this as an invitation where, like, they just go a little too fast with it. No, we were just like holding, just holding hands normally like that, and just like dancing, and dancing like twirling. He was super respectful, and like not weird at all. I liked it. I liked him. And then I started imagining a future together because he was so respectful, and I'm like, you know what, like, this guy is so, like, where do you find respectful guys like this? Like, I don't know, not at clubs. I don't know why I'm at a club. Like, it's not like I went to the club expecting respectful guys to be there, but, like, when there was one, I was like, wow. Yeah, he was like Ken or something. He was literally Ken. He was literally Ken. He was, oh, thank you so much, Praza Chuniversal. Oh my god. I'm glad that you find it enjoyable. I don't know cocaine prices because I don't do cocaine. But if I find out the prices of it, I'll tell you guys.
I'll figure that out for you.
Melissa will be the one to ask, guys. So, anyways, he tried to ask me a few things in Spanish, and I didn't understand it because the music was so loud. And I was like, did he just ask me my name? Like, the music was so loud, you could scream in someone's ear, and they wouldn't hear you. And so, I was talking to him in Spanish. He was trying to, but we couldn't hear over the music. It was so loud. And oh my god, Felipe! We're so close. This is the closest we've ever been. And so anyways, I just danced with him for like an hour, right? Or 2.
Hour and a half, maybe.
An hour and a half. Which was really fun because I don't know. It would just be awkward to be just dancing on my own after a certain point. I would feel a little nervous. I'd be like, dancing too much on my own. I'd feel a little awkward. No, I don't speak Spanish well. I'm really
Tell
bad at it.
Serena I speak Spanish well. Because I was at a Mexican restaurant with her and I tried to speak Spanish to the waiter and I was really bad and she was really
With me?
disappointed in me.
Me?
No,
Oh,
not
her?
with Serena.
Oh, Shrenya.
She said she was really she was like really surprised in a negative way how bad I was.
Melissa knows a lot of words. She is good at Spanish. She knows a lot of words and a lot of rules in the grammar. Like, I think there's a lot of vocabulary that I think what Melissa knows, a lot of what Melissa knows I don't, and then a lot of what I know Melissa doesn't know. It's like we're kind of like opposite ends of the Spanish spectrum. I think she definitely is really good at it. Way more confident in speaking than I am. Super confident in it. Am I Latino? No, I'm not. No, I'm not Latino. LOL, people said hola chica to Mel when she was with me. Aww. Yeah, and Melissa's learning really fast. I was really proud of her last night because she was speaking Spanish like she was speaking it fast last night. Do you remember that, Melissa?
Tomorrow.
What?
I'm going to school tomorrow. I have to pack
She's
my
going
little
to
lunch.
Oh my gosh, her lunch!
Oh my gosh.
This is so exciting. Melissa has Spanish class in the morning. No, I didn't take pepper spray to the club. I should have. But no, she was really good last night. I was really proud of her. What was I gonna say? And then it was funny, cause the guy was being so sweet. He was like protecting me from everybody. Like anyone who bumped into me, he was like he was like this huge mountain of like protection. Mountain because he's tall as fuck. And he was just like protecting me, like anybody who like bumped into me, like he was like grabbing me and making sure that I wasn't getting bumped into. He was being so like respectful people. It's so nice when guys. That's really my type. I think is just guys who will protect you. That's my type. Like, and he was just like guarding me from all the other people there. Going around, like anybody walking past us, he was just like created this big shield around me. That's really sweet. and like I couldn't get, like I was like, I wonder what's up with this guy. He just seems different. Like he just seems different. Like he's too respectful, too nice, too gentlemanly, too, you know, put together. Like there's just something about him. I couldn't put my finger on it. And the funniest fucking thing happened. You'll never fucking guess. Manners, who would have thunk it? I know, it's crazy. You'll never fucking guess. He pulled out his phone to Google Translate to me. Because we were trying to speak Spanish to each other. It wasn't working, so he pulls out his phone to do Google Translate. And I'm like, why is he doing Google Translate? Why is he typing in English? He spoke English. And he starts typing into Google Translate in English. And I was like, wait a minute. This felt like, what was that, okay, so the funniest part is I take his phone and I start typing in English and he's like, you speak English? And I'm like, but we're typing this to each other. And we're like, you speak English? We were trying to Google Translate to talk to each other because we thought that each other only spoke Spanish. But in reality, we did not speak Spanish. We only spoke English. And it felt like that one Kenny Powers episode where he's like, wait a minute, you speak English? It was so funny. And I was like, this is like a comedy. Like, and then he was like, I would never, he was like, where are you from? And I'm like, Maryland, the United States. And he was like, I would have never guessed. Like, I thought you're Colombian and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I was like, I thought you were Colombian. Like, it was this whole thing. I was like, this whole time I've been trying to speak Spanish to you and understand your Spanish. He's like, this whole time I've been trying to speak Spanish to you. And and we've been speaking horrible Spanish to each other. Like, trying so hard to, like, this is going to be a sunny episode, literally. I got, like, yeah, because it was so loud. That's why we're typing all this stuff to each other. Can you guess where he was from? It explains everything. Guys, guess where he's from. You'll never guess. Can you guys guess where this guy is from, where he speaks English, he's respectful, and really unusually put together and has unusually good manners? Can anyone guess this? And if you're guessing the United States when I said he has good manners and he's respectful, then I don't know where your brain is, but he's from the UK. He was British. Oh my god, he was British. What the heck? I did not see that one coming. He was British. Yeah, Europe. June nice. He was British. What the heck? I see from... That was so random. And then I was like, oh my god, this explains everything. No wonder he was so, like... This explains everything about everything. Because also, like, when he was like, I'm from the United... When I realized he spoke English, I'm like, surely he's not from the United States, because... it wasn't even a question in my mind. Surely he's not from the United States, because no guy from the United States is like that. They're not like having manners or respectful or kind. They're all like, if you see a guy with his phenotype, which is tall, nice jacket, sunglasses, put together, good looking guy from the United States, they're not going to be respectful. They're going to be like, I'm a high value man, and like, you need to bend to my will, you like, it's just like, they're just Andrew Tate, basically. No, he was just a British person. When lad? No, oh my gosh, you're doing that. That's so inappropriate. No, I wouldn't do that with someone I just met. what you doing at? Oh my gosh, no. And so yeah, and then did you take it? No. So basically, it ended. So at the end, what kind of sunglasses did he have? Really good ones. Like I was like, this really makes your face look good. Like in fact, he should always wear the sunglasses, and that's and because. No, that's mine. But no, he they were really good sunglasses for his face shape. Men have actually said that high value shit to you IRL. No, because if I see a man like that, I can feel they're too loud about what they are, and I just avoid them at all costs. I never would talk. I never even let one like that come up to me. Give them such dirty look. Like I can feel it off of them. You can feel it when they're one of those high value men guys. Which high value men are good. It's just when they're always like, I'm a high value man. Confidence is quiet. Did you know that? So if you're a high value man, you're not going to be trying to convince everybody. They would just know, right? No, Sharina, no. I have an ex's sunglasses that I'll probably wear because they look nice. Aww. So. They'll probably talk about cryptocurrency. It's just all lectures, I know. And the thing is, men like that, they don't come up and talk to you because they think they're the prize and women should come up and talk to them. So you want a boyfriend? Okay, so anyways, at the end, it did get a little funny business. Some funny business did happen because so we were dancing. Oh god, this was the funny part. Wait. We were dancing, like this was midway through actually. And the girls that were at the table that we were at, they started tapping me and they're like, oh, they're like freaking out. And they were standing behind him and they're like they're doing all this, basically saying that like he's really hot, like good job. They're like, good job. They were hyping me up so much about this guy, and they just kept going. Like when I thought they would stop hyping, like they just dragged it on for so long. I thought it was really funny, but then at the end, what I was about to tell you was they were like, the girls, so I'm dancing front facing this guy, and they were like, they grabbed me, and they're like, well, you can't hear them, but they're like basically saying like, trying to say like, they grabbed my arms and turned me around and pushed me into him. And then they took my back and bent me down. This is so bad. I hope my mom isn't watching this. Mom, if you're watching this, stop it. And then they're basically all these girls who were doing this, they were all twerking on their guys that they were with. And they wanted me to do the same thing. They wanted me to join the circle of humping. I joined a humping circle, guys. I joined a humping cult is what happened. Oh my gosh. I joined the humping cult of Colombia. I joined the humping cult, so... But also he was so respectful. I was like, ugh, like, I don't know. So I turned around and like, I was like, are you okay with that? Like, are you okay with that? And he was like, okay, let's and then, we did that for a little bit. And then, I wanted to like see if he was okay with it. And, but then when I looked at him, we just like started laughing so hard because it's so goofy. Like, what are we doing? This is just crazy. What are we doing? We started laughing so hard and then stopped. And then Melissa came and got me because I was butt typing her a bunch of things.
A bunch of gibberish.
I butt called her twice, sent her a bunch of gibberish. And we were split up. She was watching. Oh, I'll tell you the Melissa part. Oh my gosh. Did he feel it? No, he was too respectful for that. What the heck, guys? Stop it. No guy is not okay with that. You still should like, I just, like, when there's a British guy who's so respectful, you have to make sure, I did also see him mouthing to like the English songs they were playing. I'm like, wow, he low-key like knows these English songs. That's so cool. I was like, oh my god, does he know the meaning of this? Like he was like singing a song. I'm like, does he know what he's saying? That's so funny. I was like, does he know what he's saying? Like I kept thinking that, like, but then I wonder if he thought of the same thing about me. Like, does she know what she's saying when she's mouthing these words to these songs? My favorite part, Melissa, was the Kendrick Lamar part. Do you know him?
I probably know which song you're talking about.
The Drake song.
Yes.
It's probably A minor, that song.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part. I can't believe they played that. They play that in the first club I went to in LA, and they played it in this one. I'm assuming that they play it every single night at every single club in the world. And everybody was hyped for that song. Everybody. Poor Drake. I almost feel bad for him. They not like us. They not like us. And then I butt dialed Melissa, and then Melissa came to me, and she's like, do you want to go? Like, she thought I was in trouble.
Yeah, I did. I thought something was really bad. You need my help to escape.
I felt so bad. And then we just left. Like, at that point, it was like, okay, time to go. Because, like, we've been there for so long.
Even if I didn't know, like, I thought that was code. I didn't know what you
Right.
said, but I thought whatever you did say was you wanted me to push you to leave.
Oh, no. Did I rip you away? Because then we ended up just leaving. I was like, okay,
Nah,
whatever.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and maybe I would have stayed like 30 more minutes before I was over it. And
Right.
I wasn't like super into it.
Okay, I put everyone on the board, by the way. Okay, so first we have Damage Incorporate, Brusco, I don't have a black marker, Big Papa Frank White, Usichak, Baby Kyla, Blacklight District, and Drew Donut. Left him hanging, yeah, but it's sometimes good to, not overstay your welcome, So anyways, Melissa, during this time, when she was at the front row, there was a guy who came out of nowhere and started doing the humping thing. You don't just hump random people. Are you a dog?
Me?
No.
Oh.
The guy who came up to Melissa. Wait, I'm talking about you.
The guy that
Carm
humped me?
didn't
Yeah.
have her glasses
I wasn't in the
behind
front.
them.
I was next to you.
What?
Yeah, I looked at you really weird after it happened.
That's why you're looking at me weird?
Yeah.
I was like, why is she doing that? I thought you, oh my gosh, Melissa, hold on, they can't see you. Okay, hold on. Let me pull my chair out. This is important business. I thought you were looking at me weird, trying to signal to me like, don't go for that guy. I want him.
I literally didn't even see the guy that you were.
I thought that's what she was trying to say, and then she
Why'd you go for him?
because you kind of like moved away.
No,
And I was like, oh, I guess never mind.
No, I literally don't pay attention to anything around me ever. Like in terms of like, I'm really bad at making eye contact. I'm really bad at looking at people. But Carmaxlla and I were dancing, and this guy comes over like, and does this and like pulls me over. It was like, what the fuck? Like to the very end, and he just starts going like, and then he puts my neck down. And he starts doing this, and then he like does this and grabs his friend, and I just didn't know what to do. And you know, I told myself, I was like, you know, it's my first time being single at the club. Maybe I'll try something like this. So I did it for like 10 seconds, and I was just like, and then he just like kept pushing more, and then I was like, I don't know if I like this. And then the song ended, and I was like, and then I went back to you.
You did that?
No, I did, but that was the vibe. I was like, see ya. We'll see you later.
Melissa,
Nice-
I can't believe
Nice
this.
grinding for 30 seconds.
Wait, I didn't know this. This is a whole part of it. I didn't realize that it
What happened next to you?
I would have stopped it. I would have become Batman. Oh my gosh, right next. And
I felt like it was probably like 20 seconds, but it felt like a lifetime.
I wasn't paying attention.
It felt like a fucking lifetime.
Wow, I feel like a bad friend. I'm worse than the friends of the girl that got lost in Jamaica. You look really good with your hair like this.
Thanks. Yeah, it's like the leg up, and then he grabbed his friend and kept going down. And I was like, I can't keep up with these moves anyway. Then there was a part of me that was uncomfortable with the situation, and there was another part of me that was uncomfortable because I couldn't keep up with, like, I'm not that good at that. Like, those grinding sex dance moves. I was like, wow, I can't even keep up with this. Anyway, that's what happened.
It makes me so upset.
I didn't feel like super I didn't feel like really uncomfortable after, but just a little bit. Like the fact that he like grabbed me and pulled me away without me even seeing him, and the fact that like he put me down like that was like a little.
Like at least ask someone. At least like be dancing with them a little bit. Look at their face, see what their body looks
Yeah,
like.
make eye contact at least first. But in his defense, I don't make eye contact with anyone. No, that's not in his defense. But like, I feel like it's hard to dance with me because I don't look at anyone.
That's how they say hi. I know.
That's how it is in Kenya also. It's just humping. That's it. That's it.
I know that all too well. All too well. But anyways, that's crazy. I started kind of laughing a little bit because Melissa's low-key giving.
What?
Melissa, you know what you're giving right now?
What?
She's low-key giving. And who will clean your toilets, Donald Trump?
Who's that?
If you kick every Latino out of this country, who will clean your toilets, Donald Trump?
Who's that?
Look at the camera. Wait, come on.
Who's that?
Put your head down so they can see the top of your hair. If you kick every Latino out of this country, who will be cleaning your toilets, Donald Trump? Oh, that's not.
Who says that?
Is
Oh,
there
I don't know her
something
name, I
between
forgot.
sex / end of the species and humping in the streets?
Is there something between zero SEX end of the species and humping in the street? Wait. Is there something between that? I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. Dreader. I never claimed to be a philosopher. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna end the stream. I have to go dye my hair. I have lots to do. I have an anime to watch.
Oh my god, you're still gonna watch anime? Nice.
I have an anime to watch. Important anime. Look, my eyebrows so brown. I need them dyed. I'm not stoned. Wait, why are you guys saying I'm stoned? Melissa, can you tell them I don't smoke?
She doesn't smoke
They-
at all. She
no-
doesn't do any drugs.
Nobody ever believes me that I don't do drugs.
Why don't people believe you? Why don't people believe you when It's so weird.
Everyone thinks I do drugs. I don't know what anime. Sorry. Okay, guys, I gotta go. You need an intervention? What the fuck? Okay, guys, good night. I have lots of things to do, things to be, places to see.
I'm so nervous. I have to get ready for school tomorrow.
Are you excited? Wait, you said sad?
I'm nervous.
Oh my god, Melissa's nervous. I have to make a bunch of appointments and stuff.
I have to make. Can you help me finish the beans?
Yeah, of course.
You have streamed a lot. Well done.
Thank you. I know I look like I do, and I really get along with people who are on drugs currently because it's like they're finally at my level. It's real fun, but I have family issues to attend to. Oh my god, it's LA all over. It's LA. I'm in LA. I'm in LA. I'm in LA. Oh my god, I'm literally in LA right now. Did you guys hear that? Okay guys, bye-bye. I will see you later. Thank you to everybody on the board. Thank you to Damage Incorporated. Thank you to Briscoe. Thank you to Big Papa Frankway. Thank you to Ujulike. Thank you to Baby Pilot. Thank you to Blacklight District. And thank you to Drew Donut. Thank you guys so much. Good night to everyone. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to all of the people here commenting, watching, lurking, hating. Just kidding, there's no haters, but I'm sure there's one watching. Not talking, viewing, watching, angry, seething, drooling on themselves. I'm sorry. I'm joking. I don't think anyone's that. Whatever. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, Dreader, for all the bits. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. I'll see